Introducing the EA Sports MVP Plus membership, the best way to play Madden NFL 27 and college football. Play both games earlier with 7-day early access. More access, more rewards, and more football. Become a member today.
You've got 17 different creative subscriptions, pal. Give it a rest. Envato has unlimited AI generations and create.
I had the chance to get some early hands-on time with Madden 27 before the release. And today I want to answer two questions that everybody always asks. What's actually new? And more importantly, does the game actually feel different? Because let's be honest, every year we get a bunch of new mechanics, we get new buzzwords, new features, all this stuff, but does the game actually feel different? Because we know that's what matters the most. When you pick up the controller, does it feel like real football? That's what matters to me. And now from my perspective, you guys know my background. And for those of you that don't, I spent years in the NFL with Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Kyle Shanahan, Matt LaFleur, Dan Quinn, a lot of guys that help shape how I look at the game. And so for me, when I play Madden, I like looking at it from a realistic perspective. What tools do I have in my toolbox? Can I audible? Can I shift? Can I adjust? Can I protect myself? All those things on offense. And then defense, do I have the counters that it takes to stop these explosive offenses in the NFL? That's what I'm looking for. So today, I'm gonna walk you through the biggest gameplay changes, what stood out to me, what I liked, what I still think needs work, and then I'll jump into some gameplay where we just dive in and talk ball like I normally do in my videos. And I'll make sure I'm speaking as much from my perspective as possible so everything comes to life. But let's get into this. So first things first, let's talk about the big picture feel. The first thing that I actually noticed was that it feels like defense has answers. Finally, there's a bunch of new features, and I feel like for most of the time that we've been playing Madden, offense has always had the advantage. And to be honest, I felt like it was because we didn't have all the tools possible to counter all these crazy things you see on offense, especially in competitive gameplay. But so far, this year does feel different. Placed on defensive control, defensive intelligence, which we'll see, leverage, coverage adjustments, and pre-snap customization. And if I have to say anything about the game so far that I love the most, it all just feels a lot more fluid, but it will take some time to get used to because the controls that you've used in the past don't always play into the controls that you use now, but there's more accessibility to what you actually want to do before the ball is snapped. And I'd say all in all, this game feels more like what coverage do I want to answer with versus I hope the AI figures it out. As someone who loves the chess match side of football, I would say that's probably my favorite improvement on defense. You've got all the controls on defense that you typically have on offense. And so let the game begin. And that's where I want to transition into coverages because we know that we got revamped coverages last year with custom stems, custom zones, all that good stuff, which matters. And just like last year, we have the corner depth, the corner width, the safety depth, the safety leverage, all that good stuff. But now you can roll coverage to specific players. You want to double the solo receiver that is always giving you problems one-on-one. You can do that. You can roll to him now. You can double team specific threats, whether it's outside or in the slot. And my favorite part is you can change how zones interact to certain formations and certain concepts. So you'll see it in the menu. You guys can go and deep dive into all of these settings to change how your cover 3 match adjusts versus a bunch versus a stack and all of it. Do they play top hat? Do they just man it up? Like, what is the deal? You can adjust all of that now, both in the pregame menu and on the fly during the game. You can set your true scheme, and you've got your own custom adjustments that you can bring into each game, which we'll get into a little bit later. But I just really like how much access they gave to us as players to create our own schemes and have them carry over from game to game without having to reset everything. Another point that I didn't want to forget is that you can tell your defenders how aggressive or not they react to underneath routes or to vertical routes. There's a lot of nuance to this, and it's going to take you some time to figure out how do you want to show up on defense. And that's probably going to have to change from player to player. So it's a good chance for us to get in our bag to figure out our own schemes. And now look, that might not be the most exciting thing for casual players, but from a football standpoint, it's huge because this is what happens on Sundays. All week long leading up into Sunday, teams prepare and they decide how are they going to attack different types of teams depending on the concepts that they're running. So you truly have to develop your own game plan for your play style and know the strengths and weaknesses because now you have the tools to answer whatever the heck the offense is going to try to do to you. This is the closest that Madden has felt to real defensive game planning in a very long time, probably ever. And now let's get back to my favorite addition. So I want to talk a little bit more about the pre-snap chess match. Like I said, the pre-snap adjustments, they got completely rebuilt. Instead of digging through 12 menus before the snap, a lot of adjustments are now grouped together in ways that actually make sense. So if you're someone that likes leverage, coverage disguises, match principles, pressure packages, you can get all that stuff a lot quicker. And it's grouped in a way that actually makes sense. I also love that you're now using the right stick to get to your D-line adjustments and your linebacker adjustments in the same place. And another thing, we do have to talk about the wide receivers and DBs because this is going to get really interesting, and I think this is going to take some time to learn if you so choose to use the new catching mechanics, the timing-based catching. If you're too early, it's going to be a drop. I've already had it. Brick hands, wide open, you've got to be on time. But if you time it right with contested catches, you've got a better chance of making the contested catch. So you got a little high risk, high reward there if you so choose to go down the route of having the timing catching. And the other thing I liked is that the receiver releases, they feel more natural. They don't feel so blocky and clunky like they have in years past. And so the leverage that they have and where they're supposed to win, all that stuff actually matters. And so the flip side of that is defense. If you need inside leverage stopped and you guard inside leverage, you go to make that adjustment, you're gonna have a better chance of not having that inside leverage cooked, but you're definitely susceptible to outside releasing routes and you might really get burnt there. So all in all, defensive leverage got better this year. The models got trained better. And I think it was a nice step in the right direction. I love that they brought the concept from last year, but to have the actual mechanics work better this year, definitely pleasing. Not to mention like the interaction at the line of scrimmage when you get pressed man, it looks way more real than in years past. So as a quarterback, I appreciate that. Now, big boys, let's talk about the trenches. Goal line situations just got a massive overhaul. Short yardage feels heavier, more physical, more congested, and more realistic. And the biggest addition in all of this is the new quarterback sneak system, which we've seen take over in the NFL with the tush push. Instead of feeling automatic, timing matters. Leverage matters, strength matters, personnel and positioning matter. If you watch any bit of NFL at all, you know exactly what EA was trying to accomplish here. And I like this touch. I also want to add a few more things before we get more deep into gameplay, but I like the dynamic weather. I think it looks more realistic than it ever has. And I also like, for realism, for franchise and all that good stuff, I like those additions into the game because it makes the time of the year feel more real. When you get into Thanksgiving, when you get into Christmas, even when you're East Coast versus West Coast games, where the sun is in the sky, I'm a sucker for realism. It is what it is. Also, we got home field advantage back in Madden, and there's going to be certain nuances to that. Tackling also feels cleaner and more responsive. I just really like the defensive emphasis this year because I want to be able to counter offenses, and I feel like now you've got the tools in your tool belt to go get after it, and the mechanics, the structure, all of it took a nice upgrade this year. And I know I'm an offensive guy, but I love that these defensive playbooks have more identity. I'm running right now the Seattle Seahawks with Mike McDonald. I love that quarter blitz package that they got, and it feels like I'm going to have a lot of answers in that, and I'm also going to be able to go into the game with some adjustments so I don't have to waste so much time hot routing before the snap. Can't wait to dive more into that though. Let's talk a little bit more about gameplay because we got to get into what feels different, what is real football, because that's my perspective. I love that stuff. What I liked, what I didn't like, and whether the features actually matter once the ball is snapped. But before we get into that, I do have to let you guys know that if you plan on getting Madden or college football, or you plan on getting both of them this year, and you want the most access possible, you'll be able to do that with the MVP Plus membership. And with that membership, you're going to get 7 days early access. You're going to get beta access to both games, so you can test them out, try them out, give the feedback on Twitter. You know the devs are reading it. You'll get monthly Ultimate Team content, exclusive rewards, and a bunch of extra progression perks for Dynasty, Road to Glory, Superstar Franchise, and Ultimate Team. And I'll have the link and the full details in the description below if you guys want to check it out. But now let's go get into the gameplay, talk about some of the things that we looked at, and we'll give live feedback. I'm going to not mince on words. I'm going to let you know what I like, what I didn't like. And again, this is a very early access version of the game. It will be better by launch, and it's a work in progress. So don't be too harsh with whatever we find. But I think you're going to really like it because I've already played it a little bit and I really do like it.
Why is everyone so fired up?
It's a Stanley Cup playoffs. Every shift matters.
So before we get into this, guys, I'm going to bring Hot Rod and Roddy. Roddy's the producer of the channel. Hot Rod edits the channel and also has his own channel, so you guys can check him out. Obviously, we've done a bunch of videos together, but we're going to go into the menu a little bit here before we get into gameplay, just so you guys can see what all options you have before the game even starts to get rolling. Now, some of these pieces I like. I'm going to do this multimeter. It's not the classic. And then I like a little tap, tap, so you can lock in your accuracy and then lock in the power. You don't have to hold the whole thing. And then we actually recorded this, but we had to turn off the music. So Hot Rod was telling us about the coach mode enabled. So if you guys like coaching and you don't necessarily want to play, you can play this game in coach mode where you get control of everything up until 15 seconds on the play clock when the coach's communication cuts off. So kind of a fun way to play the game. I'm definitely going to be doing a video on that. I think it's going to be a cool perspective, but for this one, I'm not going to turn that on. Now for passing mechanics, I'm going to keep using my placement and accuracy that I always have been. I'm going to keep my pass leading increase on small, reticle speed on 12. I really like this because it allows me to do back shoulders and all that fun stuff. Now, big thing here, new to the game. This is really big. If you have timing based catching on, I suggest that you set it to 20 yards as the minimum throw distance, both on offense and defense, because underneath of that, the timing of things is pretty aggressive. And if you're too early to a throw, you're going to drop it. You're going to brick hands. I've already seen it a bunch. If you're too late, it's going to hit you in the forehead. Like, it's some crazy stuff. But start with 20 and slowly move it down, because I do think that timing-based catching, once you get used to it, is going to be very important for making contested catches at a higher rate as the game gets playing on. Very important in my opinion. That's pretty much it there. Now, this is where I think the game, besides the pre-snap menu, has made the biggest jump forward. And now, Hot Rod, correct me if I'm wrong. This is lit. This one is a really, really good one, which I already saw when I was playing earlier. Wide receiver help scrambling QB. Put this bad boy on aggressive, because you want your receiver to be aggressively running into the spots and the zones where they can help your quarterback on scramble. I don't know why you'd ever have this on conservative unless you have a 99 speed quarterback that you're trying to run around the edges and you don't want people to get near him. That's it. That's the only thing I can think of. And then probably my favorite low-key adjustment is this one, this zone window awareness. Turn this on. Receivers will look for windows inside of zone coverage and slow down when coverage is overhead instead of running through zones. Quarterbacks know that this is one of the most important things in football, and it's what separates good receivers from bad receivers. So please put this on, and I hope that it works really well. I'm going to leave my corner matchups, defender aggression. I'm going to turn this to balanced, because I've been getting cooked.
So honestly, I love having it on aggressive.
On defender aggression?
On defender aggression.
I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. I've been getting cooked. I feel like I've missed more tackles. I feel like guys have been out of control.
I've felt like it's been...
I'm gonna leave it on balanced.
Like my guys just play harder.
That's because you're a former O lineman, and you just love seeing guys hit hard. Now we've got gap integrity, so can you focus more on attacking gaps? It's the same kind of situation. Like, do you want to maintain your gap integrity? Do you want to try to attack them and disrupt them, which could blow up plays, but also could create gashes? Like, all of these things, in my opinion, I'm gonna leave them unbalanced, but maybe you've got an aggressive scheme and you're willing to do high risk, high reward. But for me in this Madden, I'm gonna go bend but don't break for the most part with balanced and adjust my aggression game to game. You've got to be so situationally aware and also master the pre-snap adjustments, because you have an answer for everything. And again, sometimes you'll still get cooked, but you have a tool for every situation now, in my opinion, both offensively and defensively, to have an answer. The more that you can master the pre-snap menu, the better. So that's where, like, when this game comes out, spend time in practice mode going through every single adjustment, all of it, and you'll be a better player. Now, coverage strategy. Now this is where, like, this just gets crazy. So in a good way, my zone strategy is going to be aggressive. I want to stop quick passes. Sometimes they'll get me deep, and I want to try to get some picks, but I don't want to be like, you know, trying to get pick sixes every single drive, but I'm going to be somewhat aggressive. Now, plaster, what plaster means is when a QB scrambles, what's the deal? Are we going to stay in our zones and float, which I don't want? I want all of my DBs, when a quarterback leaves the pocket, to grab the guy closest to them and play them a man, which is aggressive here. That's the theory behind this metric. So in real NFL rules, like, you're not really dropping the zones when a quarterback scrambles. You're trying to, once he's out of the pocket, you're trying to get guys man to man for the most part, unless you're like weird teams, low red zone, and you got some sort of drop 8. The plaster trigger, I think this one's a really important one. You can base it on once the quarterback is out of the pocket. You can do it out of the pocket and time, or you can do just time. For me, I want my zones to play zone until the quarterback leaves the pocket. Now this might change, but for now, this is where I'm starting. I might add it back to time, but I don't want a quarterback with like 5 seconds to, you know, just turn everything into man and then we get somebody pop that's out of position. I don't want that. And I definitely don't want quarterbacks to be able to scramble when all my zones vacate and it turns to man. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave my plaster time on conservative. They can do their thing. We'll play our zones longer, but then eventually when he's out of the pocket, 4 or 5 seconds, that's when we need to get into plaster man. My roll coverage, whenever I want to roll coverage, we're going to always roll to the wide receiver 1, leave everything else on default. And now this is where it gets, I mean, guys, you know how much bunches and everything people run? This is where you got to do some research and figure out what do you want to play, because it's not like there's one right answer for everything, but there's strengths and weaknesses to everything. So for me, I'm going to know that for whenever I have a stack, I'm going to combo it. Okay. We're going to swap inside and outside releases, and this stops pick plays from happening. I don't want to play just man-to-man lock. It's not my style. But that means that if we have an in-breaking route followed by a wide and in-breaking route, that second wide and in-breaking route is probably going to win. So I've got to know what my counter is to the combo. Moving into bunch, I'm going to point combo. Number 2 is going to lock. The other guys are going to read it inside and outside. So like you have a way that each bunch has to be played, and that's for man coverage. Then we get into cover 3. What am I going to do? I'm going to default on stack. I'm going to skate on bunch. And I'm going to go skinny on trips. I'm not going to bore you guys by reading all this right now. because I want to get into gameplay. But when you're developing how you're going to play Madden, you need to take as much time as possible to go into these coach adjustments and decide how do you want to play, because you need to know what your weakness is of each. Or you can leave them at default and play like you've always played. But this is the advantage. This is what's going to separate the good players from like the really, really good players to the guys that are top 100. That's just it. This is what it's going to come down to this year. So without further ado, let's go play some games. Let's get to it. We're going to grab Bears, Packers. You can change the month so it changes. Dude, that's so cool. I love that. I feel like they've really just like, they had a laundry list. I felt like last year, the things that maybe didn't make it into the game, they've been in their bag for sure this offseason.
Dude, the haters that are going to say it's the same game every year.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be punching the air once they see this. EA really went crazy.
Well, you can feel it in everything. Like I just, you know, sometimes I'd feel like my play style, I just kind of get back to the line of scrimmage and just start running plays and whatnot. Like I feel like I have to be more locked into situational awareness. Oh my God. Okay, what was I saying? Situational awareness. Like you can't really just call things just to call them, in my opinion. All right, now let's get this look. Left trigger, you can see your global adjustments. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, nice stonewall. Sir Sweat.
I will say playing ultra aggressive, if you're calling a zone on short yardage stuff, really good.
All right, let's see. All right. Let me see if I get enough time to look into the menu. So left trigger is this. Let's go ultra aggressive. Hot rod suggestion. Let's go. Let's go. 4th and 2, ball in the 49. Is he going to punt?
Cool. And it's cool too because you'll see the CPU do all of that on defense themselves.
Yep.
So they'll play you. I mean, it felt like in last year, the game would adjust based off of what you were calling against the computer. And so now I feel like it's going to be, you know, with all these different ones, it makes it very unique.
Let's get a nice easy completion here.
I like that.
RB to A to X. Oh my gosh. It took forever for those zigs to develop. All right, let's get a run call here. We're backed up. We don't need any stupid plays. See the run game. We know that 33 is the overhang. He's left unblocked. So let's motion this guy over. See how we're doing this in the run game? Now we're booking the back end and we got to get, oh my, dude, Micah Parsons is a game wrecker. All right, 3rd and 10. Let's see if we can get the mesh halfback sneak. Are they going to be in man? Or are they going to be in zone? We're trying to get information right now. If he goes across, they're in man. Okay. Perfect. We'll leave him over there. We want this running back out of the backfield, but we want this RB to create some issues. Oh my God, they went zone. They went plug. Go Loveland. Go.
Hey.
What'd they go 11 plug? Because they had one zone defender. That's where my eyes were, and then everybody else was man. All right, now let's see if we can get a little boot, but we got to know where we're weak. On the back edge, get him moving in the pocket. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Animation was fire though. All right, let's see it. Now, again, left trigger gets you into your pass protection, and then right stick, left stick, all the things you might need. A little half slide here. See it with this. Low to high on this. Low to high. Low. Get vertical. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the defense feels very, very sound on all Madden computer. Like, you have got to be paying attention.
You got to be locked in.
Like, look at that. Possession. But I did a possession catch, timing catch, which again, I don't think.
Green light up.
Yep. Which I think that the timing doesn't matter as much because it's under 20. I have my settings that way, but it does show you the timing still. Oh, we've got. Oh no. I thought that was a pocket pass, but it was a half boot. Oh no. Can we get a little sharky shark? Look at this. Can we get a little clear out? It's a lot of action in the pocket. I liked how he worked to me though in the scramble. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. The scissors drive has always been a nice little too high beater. A lot of times you expect too high in this situation. Wait, is that what I think it is out there? How do I see who's got who? Matchups.
Left on the D-pad.
And
then
oh no.
You gotta snap it.
Got a milk check though. Oh my God, we've got no help. Two guys.
Left on the D-pad. Go. Stop over kicking, Kurt.
Dude, it's the new I changed the meter. Oh, come on. Let's lock in. All right, let's go a little mix it up. We got man on one side, zone on another. One of the easiest things is the right stick being how I adjust my D line and linebackers. Like just to be able to shift people over right super seamlessly. Okay, quarter.
Yeah, and then even like the quick adjust stuff where you can show blitz.
Yeah.
You can even make it to where it'll call a blitz where you can tell them to play the screen. So if you got someone who's spamming RPOs, you can run that. Or if you think they're going to run halfback screen, you can have them play the screen.
Oh, I'm here. I did it to play short passes. I did my little adjustment to play short passes, left bumper. You can do custom adjustments. Let's just go bring the house now, huh? Quick little bring the house.
Nobody got home. Nobody got home.
Oh, how did nobody get home?
He ran in gauge 8 and
That's
nobody
crazy.
got there.
You know what time it is, play him. As long as Josh Jacobs doesn't run a wheel, we're all right. Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
You just ran into all your guys.
I bumped him so bad. They got me. They got me. All right, Jordan. Christian Watson, breakout player of the year. That's football, though. I've seen that happen.
It's left on the D-pad, and it'll pull up. You can look at like matchups. You can even look at the run blocking that way, and there's like other little things. But it's different than last year. But they had. So if you want to do a quick little show of that.
Wait, one more time. Oh. First kickoff return. Oh, no. All right. What were you saying? Sorry, I was blacked out.
Left on the D-pad shows the coach mode. So you want to look at matchups, things like that.
Okay.
That's how to do it.
All right. So left on the D-pad. Defensive abilities, offensive abilities. Oh, it's all
right
screwed.
Stick shows you the composure, the wear and tear, the matchups, and the blocking.
Yeah, that's cool. Caleb Williams, a little ice cold right now. But Raymond, our star stud receiver.
Okay.
I need you, Loveland. Because we got no time. Oh, what a catch. Timing. Timing. I'm not going to lie. We're getting eat up front right now. We're going.
That run game established.
Going 4 birds.
Never mind.
Come on now. We're going to stop. Whoa. Why is he so fast? Why was he so fast? 95?
He's been working on his speed in the offseason.
Yes, dude.
Been running some sprints. Max effort.
All right, you know what? Let's go. Colorado wants to establish a run game. We'll establish a run game. Don't love that. Don't love targeting the mic.
Don't love that.
Do not love that. I'll tell you that much. Check. I like that.
It's much cleaner.
We've got a hat on a hat. Except for that back end, if Micah Parsons comes through untouched, so help me God.
Oh, that guy beat him over the top.
My gosh. I'm scratching and clawing for everything I'm getting right now, and it's not much. Luther Burden on a post behind that backer. Can we do this? Can we get him to attach? Let me get this. Check it out. Raymond just hot, just so hot.
It looked like they played conservative because they were just like backing up, taking away everything deep because it was a longer yardage situation.
Let's go speed out by X. Oh my gosh. You can change the motion guy to not motion. X or RB? X. That's crazy. That's crazy. He just predicted it. All right, we got to fight back, chat.
Seemed like a lot of times that would have been a freebie last year at worst and incompletion.
That's why I did it. We're getting into our defense here. It definitely feels like you can't just like, it's not even cheat. Like you just can't get the automatic stuff that you maybe always used to.
Yeah.
Oh, I was on that. You act like I haven't seen a halfback scissors out of the backfield before, buddy. Come on now. Come on. I know that release. I was about to undercut that like crazy. Come on, Raymond. Raymond, star stud. Oh, all right, 228. Let's get into our bag here. We got to get Caleb Williams into a little bit of a rhythm, and we're going to do that by getting into empty and getting completions. Can we get Ray? Oh, he jumped it. He jumped it. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. This D line of the Packers is really crazy. Like even the front is getting pushed into my lap. Like
they're taking away all the underneath stuff because they know if they make you have to hold the ball and wait, it's gonna be sack.
Go. Oh, let's go. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, no. That looked like good timing too. It looked green. All right, bro. They're playing all aggressive underneath for sure. Oh my God, Micah Parsons untouched. 4th and 10. I gotta go for it. It's only right.
Oh lordy.
Oh my God, half slide that way. Good God, we need to create a little stat concept, guys. I'm getting worked right now by all Madden. Not gonna lie to you. I need you to win, Swift. So help me, God. Short cross. This might be it. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh my God, Micah Parsons out there. Oh, Micah Parsons with the backhand. What?
one thing I love though, you're finding guys in zones like going to find work.
Yeah, you are.
I saw it earlier on that drive where guys were going to find work. They weren't just standing around. Like, you're not gonna be able to just throw corners all day long every time. Like you could in like 2026.
Yeah, no, they're playing zones better than ever before. That's for sure. You look at, I got 0 points right now. We got 0 points. All right, we're playing underneath. Oh shoot. I'm here. Play underneath. Calling timeout. We need to stop here. We need to hold them from a field goal. Man, dude, I'm working for it right now. Like, this is not easy. Let's go. I was smacking the out of X. This is hard, dude. This is hard.
I love it because, like, I felt like the previous games, like,
you could just offensive juggernaut.
I felt like I could do whatever I wanted unless, you know, unless I got like some weird animation or something. Like, even on the All Madden or Heisman, like, I felt like I could do that. But here it's like,
gotta play.
This is tough.
Go. Just somebody stop him. Maybe I shouldn't run it. See, maybe that's on me. Maybe I just need to not run at him. Oh my god. I'm running away from him now. Oh my god. Oh, errant throw. No problem. Here we go. Get wide. B. Nope. I gotta go for it. What do I do here? Do I go read option? Do I go read option off the nub?
Oh, they're a man.
Oh my god, I got him right here. The thing is though, if I move him out,
I wouldn't. He's out there. He's wasted.
I know,
all that
but
space.
My thing is, if I check here to mesh, and then motion him out and make him go, we've got a nice play here. Snap the ball. Let's go.
Kevin Hart here to introduce Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa. Okay, at this point, guys, why are you even paying me for this? I'm serious, y'all could've just got a hand model. That's what you need. You just need a hand model at this point.
New jalapeno citrus salsa, the sauce with more main character energy than Kevin Hart.
I can't help but feel like I owe everyone something. What about the people that owe me?
Just send a Zelle request in the Chase mobile app.
He was playing man with the D end. That was an adjustment I make. And he just called a timeout, dude. This is crazy because I had him in a defense that that's new AI. Because I had them in a spot that they were. Let's go. I was smacking the out of X. This is hard, dude. This is hard.
I love it because, like, I felt like the previous games, like,
you could just offensive juggernaut.
I felt like I could do whatever I wanted unless, you know, unless I got like some weird animation or something. Like, even on the All Madden or Heisman, like, I felt like I could do that. But here it's like,
gotta play.
This is tough.
Go. Just somebody stop him. Maybe I shouldn't run it. See, maybe that's on me. Maybe I just need to not run at him. Oh my god. I'm running away from him now. Oh my god.
Baby.
Oh, errant throw. No problem. Here we go. Get wide. B. Nope. I gotta go for it. What do I do here? Do I go read option? Off the nub?
Oh, they're a man.
Oh my god, I got him right here. The thing is though, if I move him out,
I wouldn't. He's out there. He's wasted.
I know,
all that
but
space.
My thing is, if I check here to mesh, and then motion him out and make him go, we've got a nice play here. Snap the ball. Let's go. He was playing man with the D end. That was an adjustment I make. And he just called a timeout, dude. This is crazy because I had him in a defense that that's new AI. Because I had them in a spot that they were a little uncomfortable. KB versus the computer is going to be a problem this year. Let's see. I tried pulling and it wouldn't let me. I'm not doing it again though, I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, give me a mesh and let me get out of here. Actually, we might have Raymond behind this backer's ear. Nope. Check it out. Boom. Get vertical. Dude, Loveland is gonna be an issue. Go. Oh my god, what a read.
They collapsed.
Dude, what a read. Oh my gosh. We got him. Dunze. We got Y back shoulder. No time. I was a little late though. Dude, I had Y on the back shoulder in the seam. I've literally got a half slide every single time to him. That's what I'm talking about. Back shoulders, timing, catching the seam. That was fire. That was fire. Dude, no, look, this is messed up. I think they need to fix that. I stopped it halfway and it like went all the way to the top. It's probably a build bug. Like, look, I literally stopped it halfway. It's bugged.
Well, did you do tap and tap?
Oh, I'm on tap and tap. That's my bug.
That's your
But
bug.
before I felt like tap and tap didn't really matter on that style of meter.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I
if
guess.
It's like, are you tapping and tapping, or are you?
That's on me. That's got to be on me. I'm pressing it and letting go, which is what I would do for the other meter, but this meter needs to be tap and hold.
Tap and tap. Well, you tap and tap on this. So tap to start.
No, I'm
tap
set.
to
I'm
stop.
saying I'm set to tap and tap.
Yeah.
If I'm using the meter that I'm using now, I should be set to tap and hold because it's just like that's like normally what you would do. I'm bringing the house. I'm bringing the house. All right, that's on me. My bad, EA. My bad.
Good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he's inbounds though. That should have been pick 6. Can we hit a crosser on cover 3? Oh my god, dude. Like both guards looking back at me. Let's see if we can just, I think I'm just gonna have to keep throwing the running back. I don't know what to say. Oh, pocket presence. Let's go. That was nasty. Get a block. Get a block. Get a block. Hey, Raymond, I know you've been catching a lot of balls and whatnot, but like, brother, you've got a role to play downfield. You need to play that role.
No block, no rock.
Legit. No block, no rock. We need you to get this mesh, Loveland. Go. Dude. It is every play right now. You know what? We can't get off the man. I'll get you off the man. Play P to RB, B to RB to A. I mean, he read that. He literally ran that route for him. That was crazy. Did you see that?
He started to chop and he broke inside.
KB versus All Madden. What up? They said defense is going to take a step forward this year. I'll tell you what. Defense is running. That's an insert. If I've ever seen one. Oh. No comment. I'm not saying anything. Oh, running back. He's got. Oh. Ain't no way. He had the running back wide open. I'm shocked he missed it. All right. My defense has been bending and not breaking a little too long. We're starting to break a little bit. I need my safety to come fill. I mean, what are we? Oh, man. I tried to get to the switch stick, but I was on a D lineman.
Got ourselves a ball game.
I mean, it's not the fourth quarter yet. You know, the Bears don't really start playing till the fourth quarter. So, man, dude, this is grindy. But like, I feel like my brain's working right now. Hey, OG, I know you're gonna watch this. Can you just tune up my lineman just a little bit? Just a little bit. Hold up.
Just Kurt's, nobody else.
Yeah, just mine.
In mine.
Bro, I mean, like, we've got 5 rushes for -2 yards, bro. 5 rushes, -2 yards. I'm gonna dink and dunk to the tight end and running back till the cows come home. Hold on. They're going 0. They're going 0. Check, 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 check. Ooh, are they going 0? Are they not going 0?
Going 0.
Oh. Whew. Does anyone want to tell me why I'm in hurry up right now? Anybody? Any ball knowers out there? There's one guy that's not on the field right now. I'm not letting his back in.
No substitutions.
No substitutions.
Keep the game wrecker on the sideline.
Yep. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That is like 3D, 4D chess football, guys. You cannot have an incompletion because he'll come back in the game. So we're going to do this. I'm going to keep checking it down to my back. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. It took forever.
But that's right there. Like, you got to pay attention because those guys, if you're checking it down to the back, you got to see if that guy's going to play underneath and give you that free rip into the seam.
Yep. Please, Raymond. Please be open. Actually, let's get you out of here. B. Got him. Oh, Caleb! The freebie! The freebie that we get! Oh, run that back, bro. Dang! Oh, that's frustrating. I think I'm gonna have RB on this. Nope, but I'm gonna have A. Thank you. Loveland, my sweet, sweet prince. 7 catches, 104 yards. Loveland season. Micah's off the field. Micah's off the field. He's tired. It's been game wrecking too much. Stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket. We got A. Oh my, I mean, I've got two guys looking at me, not helping me at all. Like, honestly, it's not even worth doing any longer developing routes because I'm going to get sacked. All right, Raymond, let's take our shot. Let's take our shot. RB, throw it up. Oh, the timing, and I was hit under delivery too. What happens if we move him? Whole defense changes. Whole defense changes. Let's do this. Deep cross. Loveland. Touchdown. Loveland. Touchdown. We got B though. We got B. Clear out. Nice clear out. Get a block. Get a block. Get a block. Dude, I'm not kidding. I've had to earn every single yard the entire game.
It's very rewarding. Like,
It
it's
is.
tough, but if you like the grind, like,
Oh,
it's definitely very rewarding, right? Like, you've been battling it out in a 14-6 game.
Yep, it's not like it used to be.
When you win this game, it's gonna be so nice.
How do we feel? I think we've got.
I love it. You got a double team on the game wrecker.
Yep. Well, that's not what I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Double team the game wrecker, fullback pins, where we should be booking the corner. Just depends on the leverage. We were supposed to have 31.
You know, it's like in real life. Sometimes the linemen don't get to their responsibilities. It happens.
Not when Hot Rod was on the field.
You know, sometimes it happened. It did. I was slow.
Give me Loveland.
If I was playing these guys, I probably never would touch my responsibility. It would be the constant.
I can't get there. Turn and run. Look at this, guys. 4 to a side. 4 to a side. We're going to hit this baby post here. Is what I want. Give me this. Give me the baby post by Burden right now. Oh, he got out of there.
Dude, that backer flew out.
Oh my gosh.
That leverage, it looked good.
It did, bro. It did.
And then that backer flew out. I saw it. I was like, oh no.
I don't like anything here, man. You know what? This is what we're going to do. The old faithful. Old faithful. Little stick concept with a basic behind it. And then we're going to go check down to a Doomsday if we got to. A to Y to RB to X. A to Y, A. Jump pass! Jump pass! Jump pass! Let's go! Turn me up!
Was that a user playmaker, or did he make that cut on his own when you were scrambling?
I don't know. I blacked out.
I don't, because I didn't see.
I think he did that on his own.
Does a little, usually you get the icon underneath.
Yeah, I think he did that on his own, dude.
I think
he
just
worked.
Went to go find work.
That's that new thing.
I love it.
Here we go. We're gonna do this though. Also, we gotta base it. That is what it is. If Micah flies out of there, RB to X. I mean, we were stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket. We got A. Oh my! I mean, I've got two guys looking at me, not helping me at all. Like, honestly, it's not even worth doing any longer developing routes because I'm going to get sacked. All right, Raymond, let's take our shot. Let's take our shot. RB, throw it up. Oh, the timing, and I was hit under delivery too. What happens if we move him? Whole defense changes. Whole defense changes. Let's do this. Deep cross. Loveland. Touchdown. Loveland. Touchdown. We got B though. We got B. Clear out. Nice clear out. Get a block. Get a block. Get a block. Dude, I'm not kidding. I've had to earn every single yard the entire game.
It's very rewarding. Like,
it is
tough, but if you like the grind, like, it's definitely very rewarding, right? Like, you've been battling it out in a 14-6 game.
Yep, it's not like it used to be.
When you win this game, it's gonna be so nice.
How do we feel? I think we've got.
I love it. You got a double team on the game wrecker.
Yep. Well, that's not what I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Double team the game wrecker, fullback pins, where we should be booking the corner. Just depends on the leverage. We were supposed to have 31.
You know, it's like in real life. Sometimes the linemen don't get to their responsibilities. It happens.
Not when Hot Rod was on the field.
You know, sometimes it happened. It did. I was slow.
Give me Loveland.
If I was playing these guys, I probably never would touch my responsibility. It would be the constant.
I can't get there. Turn and run. Look at this, guys. 4 to a side. 4 to a side. We're gonna hit this baby post here. Is what I want. Give me this. Give me the baby post by Burden right now. Oh, he got out of there.
Dude, that backer flew out.
Oh my gosh.
That leverage, it looked good.
It did, bro. It did.
And then that backer flew out. I saw it. I was like, oh no.
I don't like anything here, man. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. The old faithful. Old faithful. Little stick concept with a basic behind it. And then we're gonna go check down to a Doomsday if we got to. A to Y to RB to X. A to Y, A. Jump pass! Jump pass! Jump
What's
pass! Let's
that?
go! Turn me
Was that
up!
a user playmaker, or did he make that cut on his own when you were scrambling?
I don't know. I blacked out.
I don't think, because I didn't see.
I think
the
he did
little
that on
thing.
his
Usually
own.
It does a little. Usually you get the icon underneath.
Yeah, I think he did that on his own,
I
dude.
think
He
just
worked.
went to go find work.
That's that new thing.
I love it.
Here we go. We're gonna do this though. Also, we gotta base it. That is what it is. If Micah flies out of there, RB to X. I mean,
They brought a crazy little blitz.
and we got tied up on the motion. Okay, so tap and tap. Yep, tap, 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 tap. That's on me.
Just tap it in.
I'm trying to. What do you mean what I just said? All right, cover 3. What are we gonna do? Coach suggestion: jam them, play tighter.
It's worked. Those have worked pretty decently for me. The times I've hopped in, like some of the things they've said, you just hold. For you, it'd be holding X.
Shade inside to guard quick routes. Oh, I like that. Look at
And it
this.
just makes the adjustments.
AI
for you.
coaching. AI coaching. Oh shoot. Dude, the freaking halfback mesh from across the formation in man. They knew it. They knew it. You need it. Oh, get him! Get him! Ball, 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 ball. Yeah! Oh, my leg! My leg, Greg Jennings! Come on! I cannot believe they added that in the game. That's crazy. Defense, baby! Madden 27, they really added the he broke my leg. No way, bro.
I do this.
Oh
for
my
Madden.
gosh, that's the Easter egg that I've... And it's against the Packers. No way.
Greg Jennings.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Darren Sharper, one of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league. But I put the team on my back though.
He had one with like a Ryan Grant run that was hilarious as well. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
I probably... Oh yeah. Oh shoot, no. Wrong switch.
You got this. It doesn't matter.
Did
They
you see
weren't
that?
ready for
Did you
it.
see
He was
that?
confused with the question mark over his
That's
head.
this defense, dude. Now we're gonna do something different. We're gonna play some zone out of this. And we're gonna overload.
Hey,
We're gonna
aggressive,
overload this
aggressive.
side. Is what we need right here. I'm here. Oh, I'm not there. I was 2 there. Dude, did you? I had it played perfectly. Overload off the edge. Oh no. Oh no. Josh Jacobs cannot get open on the left. Check this. Oh no. Cut the corner route. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was happening. Couldn't get out there. That's okay. Big time players in big game. That's all I gotta say. New look. New look. We can't give the AI the same look a bunch of times. Shift defenders. Tighter drops. Oh, watch the backside cut. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. Like you're really having to play true chess. I love this. Having fun. Let's go, man. Call a timeout on the front side of the 2-minute. Makes them make different decisions. I'm a little concerned that I'm going to give up a touchdown and not have time. I'm here. Oh, that's exactly what I'm concerned about. One more timeout. There'd be nothing worse than him getting a walk-off. I'd be sick. Oh, no. Yes!
Let's go! Green!
It was green!
You might have said you didn't get 2 feet in challenge.
Let me challenge.
There's nothing
Oh,
to
we gotta see the instant replay. Oh, I tried to aggressive catch that too.
One.
You thick-footed! That's crazy! Yeah, there was nothing to challenge. Oh my gosh.
BB, no sideline or back of the end zone awareness.
Screen, chip screen, yep, timeout. I want it before the 2-minute again. Teams play decisions differently with the clock on the front end. Just remember that, guys. I'd rather play the game where I am chewing clock and having to get first downs than not have enough time. All right, because if he gets this first down here, like this is why I want to leave as much time as possible, because if he gets this first down here, I am screwed.
You can also play under the aggressive and ultra aggressive in man and the conservative and stuff. So if you're
Can I
thinking
do
it's
it
gonna
from
be
here?
quick,
Defender aggression.
but you can also it'd be like left trigger.
Yeah.
Either down or right on the D-pad.
Left trigger. Let's go. Ultra aggression. No Josh Jacobs, no problem. No Josh.
He went deep.
Let's go!
He went deep,
That's because
but we
that's strapped!
blocked it.
Ultra aggressive to ice this thing!
He kind
Come
of went
on!
to like back shoulder it, but you were playing
Yep.
ultra aggressive and kind of underneath it. So
All right, we need a first down. Inside zone weak, and this is where we get into our run game. Look, we've got a double. I don't care about the backside, so this is what I like doing. I like getting my guys over here, because now look at this. Now
Yeah,
look at
that's
this. You
gonna
see that
clean up
split?
front side.
You got a heavy double on that D tackle on the left. Heavy double. Get movement. I'm seeing enough movement. I'm seeing movement. 9 rushes for 23 yards. Come on.
Don't get me feeling a type of way with the run game now. Come on.
Hey,
You're
now.
speaking my language with things. Like a real quick thing, guys, like if you're seeing that your blocking looks a little funky, like weird angles, do a little motion a receiver over. It's going to change what the
Like
defense is doing.
look at how
and
this
you can clean
changes
it up,
everything.
right? They're just in man, so he just brought him over, but
If we can, we look at this gap off the left guard. If we can get a hat on a hat, get the fullback up on the will backer, we've got the
Just read
seal
your
off. We need
center.
this center
Just
to
read your
win.
center.
The center.
Just read your center.
Oh,
That's
we're
it.
literally kissing each other right now. We're talking run game. Come on, go center, go center. Oh!
Ooh, we just didn't win at the block left guard, but it's all.
And one reason why I like doing it out of this formation instead of like the goal line is because you can't motion the goal line formation the same way. So we're gonna flip sides. Flip sides. Let's see how the run game changes a little bit.
Ooh, they rolled back. I like it.
Okay, we're gonna go here.
It's just a lot of solos.
Okay, now he goes across, and this is what we're looking at. We want to book the corner. We got a double team. I mean, we've got. This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want, Micah. This is what we want. Game. I love that we just finished it that way. Man, dude, head to head too.
The Kurt Benkert special to end it. Oh man! But now it's flipped. Bears hitting the Packers with it instead of Benkert hitting the Bears with it.
Dude, that was a grindy game. Like a grindy game. I feel like I had to use everything that I know about football to win that game. Run game, protection, pass game, defensive adjustments, changing leverages, aggression. Like I almost got whooped. I only completed 53% of passes. I mean, they were on my stuff, but we're gonna run this back. Let's go see who we want to play as with this last game. Could go Giants, Cowboys, Chiefs, Broncos, Bills, Vikings. Let's get a look at Kyler. Why don't we?
You know that story where slow and steady wins? That's terrible advice. Things move fast in the modern workforce. I'm at University of Phoenix, where I earn skills in core.
This one's looking good. I just hope like in a month or two it's still kind of the same. I hope. Damn, and then they got UFC coming out too. It's like fuck. Let's see.
That's tough. The gritty out the tunnel, bro. Let's go, man.
The skull chant.
Oh, let's see what Kyler's all about. We're on defense first, though. Dude, I wonder how like the AI coaching with Dan Gamble is about to be on this side. Cover 3 sky. Let's see. This is what Hot Rod likes to start with. Right stick, slide, right stick, left side. I like playing the weak side. Oh, shoot. I thought it was weak side. Oh my gosh. It wouldn't let me switch stick.
I will say with all the adjustments you can make, the coaching adjustments, cover 4 quarters and palms feel a lot better in this game.
That's good because the other game it was better. The other title. Speaking of palms. All right, let's go slide left, pinch. That's pinch. I'm here, bro. I'm here. Gotta be able to play his backers. Let's go cover 2 invert. How do I do D-line adjustments from here?
Right stick left.
Right stick left. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oh, that would have been picked.
It's just right stick left to pull him up, and then
I can do stunts from there.
Yeah, I think you should be able to.
Yep. Oh, it's yep. I just gotta get time on task.
Yeah, there's gonna be a learning curve with all the newness.
What is he gonna do? What's Dan Gamble gonna do from his own 45? We're doing safe.
Punt.
We're definitely going safe because I don't trust that man as far as I could throw him. Interesting. Change of philosophy, I see. All right, K1. Let's go, K1. Dude, he looks tough in a Vikings uniform. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm excited to see him in that offense.
It's it's gonna be really so good for him. We're gonna see the best version of Kyler Murray. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, low safeties. Hey, Jettis. What we doing, playa? Keep her running back into block. Low safety. He's blitzing. Got him. Oh, that's PI. That is PI.
Go to the replay for a second, because they talked about the new See how they're like the jostling and stuff?
Yeah.
They were talking about like the new DB receiver jostling stuff. And so you saw it right there on that.
That's it.
Like he got slowed down because of that little hand fighting and things that they were doing. So right there's an example of it right there. That was sick.
Here we go. This is what I like to see. This is why I get a double. Oh no, he stopped his feet. I should have ran the hump.
Trust your track.
That left stick is a little bit like, there we go.
There it is.
There we go. We're good. I got him in something I like. Check, 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 check. Can I throw a Jetta's bomb? Ooh, 0. We got A. Oh no, we got RB. What a dime! What a dime!
Way to see it. They disguise in a little cover.
Dude, they're disguising like crazy right now. I can't tell anything by what the shell looks like. And little left bumper. You want a little slide out? Ooh. What about a little all verts? Money. Let's go. Oh, we got Y. Milk check. Milk check. Milk check. Oh, that was not good. That ball was up there forever. It's close. First screen. Let's see if we can hit a screen. Happens if we motion. Travels. Third man. It's either gonna be a gash or not. Oh, let's go. Dude, we had a walk-in. I think he missed that throw because of his height. Straight up. They talked about that. Height affecting throws and windows. They're gonna bail out of that. We're gonna cross face on this Texas. Oh, they're not gonna bail out. Oh, dude, they brought it. They brought it all. That's on me. I really thought that they were going to bail out. The disguises and stuff look so different this year. Like, you used to be able to tell when they were going to bail out or not. Check, check. Easy. I mean, it's still 0-0. I like this. Let's go, man. Defensive line. Moved him over a little bit.
I will say, once you start really getting into your bag with the aggressive and conservative, like, with head-to-head, I think you're going to be strapping people. Like once you start playing against players and like learn them, like that's when the chess match, like I can really see that's when the chess match is going to take another step forward in the game in head to head of like, all right, I feel like he's going to bomb me here. Like he's done it out of this formation. Like I'm going to play ultra conservative or
that's what I'm saying. You got to get good with those.
He's been spamming mesh in this formation. Let me take away the quick stuff here.
I'm with you there.
I love a lot of these things that they've added. It's going to be so good.
Can we get this off? If we can. Stay in the... Oh my God, dude. Like the D tackles are just throwing the O-line right now. I hope they fix that because that's the one thing I don't like right now that doesn't feel natural. Let's get this. I like this concept. We got RB. We got RB. We got RB. Oh no, we don't. I didn't mean to do that. When all else fails, you know who to call. Get Jettis out the gate here. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
The pressure. It's a good little concept.
It is.
Right there, you knew they were probably going to be playing conservative, backing up, trying to get a catch and run to your best guy.
That's a good punt. There's a good punt. I'm trying to fold somebody. We're 0-0 ball game still with two good offenses like this. It's a defensive game. And I think mixing up coverages is going to be the most important piece to a lot of this. Oh, look at that.
And I feel like with the changes they've made to the coverages, like I feel like a lot of coverages are really viable right now. With the way you can play them, whether you want to go conservative, aggressive, whatever.
Oh no.
In some previous years, it's like you can't call this, you can't call that. It stinks.
There we go.
If people spamming the flats, you go cover 2 and play it aggressive, they're going to take away the flats.
And help in the run game. I went ultra aggressive there, and you saw them step up. There we go. Honestly, mixing defenses and mixing aggression types is going to be the key.
I loved the changes that they've made.
I'm here. Come on.
I really feel like I can be a defensive coordinator.
Legit. Like you can actually call things as you want. Come on. Let's get a block. Let's get a block. Let's get a block. Let's get a block. He missed it. He missed it. Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude.
As a coach, like I was an offensive guy, so like I always felt very dialed in on offense, but now I feel like I can dial in the defense
exactly.
even more now.
Exactly. Like, I feel like what I know about defense, I can actually make come to life in the game.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, come on. Retarget that. Retarget that just a bit. There we go. Dude, this is... I mean, this is just tough. It's tough. It's tough. You gotta, like, I think I gotta go back to throwing to my tight end, throwing to my running backs to open things up. Jettis is just completely booked. Or throw things out of the break. Maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta get back to timing. Because if you throw like hooks in like that late, you are gonna get picked off. I like it, a little rhythm. You're not going to be able to just run the same plays over and over and over again. I'll tell you that much, because that defensive line is going to get you. People are used to seeing me score like, you know, 30, 40, 50 a game. And that's just, it's not going to happen, which is not realistic anyways. Like, you got a couple a year that happen like that, but. Oh my gosh.
All I know is I'm going to feel bad for the first poor soul that doesn't know how to make all those adjustments.
Legit.
That sees KB in head to head.
Legit, dude. Like right here, I'm keeping all my guys in. Sliding in the pocket, and we got him. Look at that, man. That was so good. See if they change it up and go, man, they just went zone. No, they're going zone. Let's get to it. Can we hit B off this if they full flow? Oh, bad spot. Just hand it. I mean, there's no space, bro. I need to chew clock a little bit. Toss crack? Can we get a little toss crack? No, we cannot. Power O. Check, check. Oscar. We're going to cut this back up. Right there. That was the hole. That's what I wanted.
Trust your track on power, young bucks.
Man, that was like textbook.
I love it. It was just like you just trusted it. Hit it right where it should have been, right in the C gap.
Oh, we're getting back on the ball. That's crazy. Wait. QB sneak mechanic.
You have chew clock on. You have chew clock on as well, so you might want to change it with 30 seconds.
Where's the QB sneak?
They might not have it. They might have. Oh, the QB sneak was up there. Yeah, then I'm push.
So what were they? Oh yeah.
It's a little timing based now.
Do I just tap it?
I guess.
Oh, that's crazy. I like that it's not just automatic. That thing was bumping, and I bet Kyler Murray being small played into that, like how big the green zone was.
Yeah, gotta imagine with Jalen Hurts, because he can squat a house.
Yep.
Probably has a little better area.
I'm getting this ball back. Man, dude, I'm really liking it. Like, just for how I like to play the game, how I like to teach throughout, just think it's going to be really good for content. We got to watch Gibbs out of the backfield here. Or Laporta. See if we can force a turnover. The only thing that can beat me is Gibbs out on the left. Oh, that was a nasty little cut. What you gonna do, Detroit? Look at them like trying to burn clock in this situation to go to halftime. Like, that's not a normal Madden thing. Like, that's new. That's what coaches really do. That's fine. Halftime. All right, dude. 0-0 at half. Like, this is not the Madden that we're used to playing. I will say that.
Yeah, it's definitely like more realistic. Like, you see a lot of defensive battles throughout the NFL and stuff. And especially, it's like any given Sunday, any of these teams can beat any of these other ones.
Well, dude, that makes me excited because the franchises, you might be able to build a defensive powerhouse team with a run game on offense that controls the game and wins games. What's going to happen? Can we win on a zig? Can we win on a zig? They're not bringing pressure. Oh, good PBU. I mean, there's no space. We've got to establish a run.
Next time you call the drive concept, flip the back over, pop them over, and put them on a flat. That might open up some space for that drag.
I'm literally getting back on the ball and running this again. I'm proving a point. Oh my God. Snap it. Snap it. Got the edge. Cut it up. Boom. Back on the ball. Come on, Mason. Dude, this dude, Jordan Mason, runs so hard. But watch this. PA throwback. Jettis. Big boy touchdown. Oh! Jeez. Oh, my God. That's just crazy. Hold on now. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, RB got him. Go. Oh, he got bumped on the linebacker. Did you see that? Slowed him down. Now let's go 4 verts. We got cover 2 to Jettis. We got A up the pipe right now. Behind the backer's ear. Milk check. Nope. Jettis somewhere. Jettis down there somewhere. Dude, the running back. I don't know, man. I think we need a, you know what? I think we just need to start blocking it up. I think we need to start blocking it up. 3-man routes. Can we get a timing out route to Jettis? Please. We got him. Did you see how that nickel jumped out on that as soon as I tapped there?
They definitely tuned the zone coverage.
I mean,
like, they definitely tuned it. I love it. Like, it makes it a lot tougher. You can't just get freebies anymore.
I'm staying in this defense, dude. I'm not getting out of this. We got a 0-0 ball game. Actually, I'm getting out of it. Let's go cover 3. Oh, no. Oh, dang it, bro. Oh, man. I just want Jettis to go for a couple 100 yards, man. Let's go. Oh, I thought he had the RPO off the backside. Oh, dude, 0-0. Can he miss another kick? Can he miss another kick? Come on. Come on. It's okay. All right. We got ourselves a barn burner here, chat. We got to open this up. I mean, also, I will say their team's better than ours. Ratings-wise. That's a big one. We need it gashed. Hey, every yard matters. Special team's gonna matter. We're gonna go inside zone off the tight end off the ball. I think this got us in the right spot. Maybe. I mean, oh my god, bro. There's no push. There's not a lick of push anywhere. I don't even know what to do right now, to be honest. Like, I'm like, nothing. There's nothing that's working.
It's working.
You get into some game plans and you're like, dead. But this isn't. But this isn't. That's what I got to start doing for real. Take over the game. I'll do. Hey, buddy. Also, did we see Hutchinson covering the corner route?
They did a zone blitz. He dropped.
Yeah, but did you see how well he covered it?
Did he really?
Strapped it. Except for that time.
Corner's open. They were playing underneath, taking away the they played aggressive, taking away the short stuff, or they shaded, one of the two. Like, that's the thing. Like, before, it's like you could tell when the CPU shades underneath.
Yep.
But now it's like, are they shading underneath? Or are they just playing aggressive?
Yep.
Like,
there's so many different things, dude.
It makes so many different games feel so different.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, no. What? I just pressed
McCarthy.
I don't know how.
Right on the D-pad.
Right on the D-pad.
Yeah, it's the substitutions. I think you just subbed in McCarthy.
Oh no. Can I do it from here? Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Well, don't do it there. Don't do it there. Don't do it there. Go to select your play. Whatever play you want to run, just go to select it, but don't pick it. Hold the right trigger and then select it.
Oh, hold the right trigger.
And now do it. You can press X and do a quick sub.
There we go. A little nervous there.
So that's how you can sub before the plays. And
see, this is what I'm talking about.
Until you sub them back in.
Look at this. Split him. Oh, he stunted. They ran a stunt. Dude, the stunt. It worked. Like, this is... I'm playing chess against the AI right now. Can we flood this left side? Is he going to bail out of there? Nope. He's going to... Oh, my God. Corner blitz. Corner blitz. No! No! I tried to freeform that up and away, and it just got away from him entirely. Dude, the corner blitz. We're gonna win this game though. Dang, dude, that just hurt. Shade underneath, play aggressive. Shade underneath. All right, now this is where we gotta do what we gotta do. No Gibbs, no problem. No Gibbs, no problem. Come on. All Gibbs is a problem. Oh no! We didn't get home. We didn't get home, man. Okay, press him. Ultra aggressive. We gotta make a play. Play outside leverage though. How do I go outside leverage? Outside leverage. There we go. Let's go, man. I'm having to work so hard for this game. Let's go. Big time players, timeout. Come on, no Gibbs, no problem. No Gibbs, no problem. No Gibbs, no problem. Let's go! Thank you! Come on, Kyler, bring us back. I got a little haywire there on the double corner blitz, and we made an errant throw. It's time to go win this game. Oh, yeah. Dude, this punter is booming. First things first, I need to substitute Mason for Aaron Jones. That is an issue. Why have I not had Aaron Jones in this whole time? Clear it out. You got a gap from the stack. Gap from the stack. Get around the edge. Kyler, we're going to need you to win this game.
Packers fans, I need to ask, does it still hurt to see Aaron Jones in a Vikings uniform?
Oh, it's got to hurt. It's definitely got to hurt. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
A little awkward. Use a little motion. Change the picture.
Look at that. Look at that. Change the picture, because if not, it would have been a dead run.
Yeah, that linebacker unblocked. Hey, wasn't a good look for.
Oh my God! Snap it! Snap it! Snap it! Snap it! Snap it! Ooh! Ooh! Go! Go! On the ball. We just had to make an adjustment. I didn't realize he wasn't in the game. Keep snapping it. Nope. Now we're going here. Come on, Kyler. We might need you here. Oh my God! I did not want to fumble.
They're not really containing that quarterback. Use
They're
those
not.
legs.
There we go. A little shoot clock here. Inside zone. Money. Money. Oh, what a cut. What a cut. All right. Come on now. Cover 3. What if we got this quick motion on this? Oh, buddy. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. Touchdown. Touchdown. Oh, no. 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 Why can we not block anyone? Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson off the ball is the Mike Backer here.
What in the world?
Come on. Go. Got him. Go. There ain't no way he's chasing him down like that. I need to keep chewing clock, I think. Let's get into empty. Let's see if we can get them to spread it out. Oh my God. I'm gonna have Jettis for a touchdown here. On good leverage. Nope, nope. Scramble though. Scramble. Scramble. Get a block. Get down. Get on the ball. I think I'm gonna kick a field goal and go to overtime, to be honest. Or do I? No, no, no. What happens if we motion him down? Or do I clear it out and just go with Kyler? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man.
It is, man. I think I just go for it here. Got it. Got him. Go. 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 Let's go. Timeout. Oh my gosh. The gall on that guy. The gall. I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to do is run a QB sneak with Kyler on the one.
Yeah, let's not do that one again.
I think I'm going to give a look. Wait, first things first. Give a look at Aaron Jones. Just a look. Oh, easy. Easy.
Yeah. It's patience and find your crease.
Easy crease. They're probably letting me score. Let's go, man. Now just no stupid stuff. Kick this extra point. Okay. There we go. There we go. Are we really going to have a 7-3 ball game? No gashes. We'll do a little squibby squib. Power squib, sorry. A little of that and a little of that. Boom. Outside the landing zone, the one thing we can't have happen.
Honestly, it's okay because it's 9 seconds. Like they have to score. You can just play conservative.
Yep.
Honestly, I'll play the ultra conservative stuff here.
Yep. We're gonna go 3-man deep, left trigger, ultra conservative. Everyone. Oh shoot. I want everyone deep. They didn't get deep enough.
Okay, everybody's deep.
Oh my God.
Everybody's
Look
deep
at them.
as they need to be. Trying to take their shot.
There we go. Game. Let's go, man. I'll take it. 7-3. I'm not gonna lie. This makes me want to play franchise. We're gonna do a little franchise league, boys. This makes me want to play franchise because I think I could build a really grimy, annoying team to play with all the defensive adjustments, the run game stuff, a little mobile quarterback. We got it done. I don't care what it took, but we got it done. I enjoyed it.
Kevin Hart here to tell you all about Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa. Hey guys, I kind of feel like you're chopping off my head a little.
Comes out. Let me see. College football literally comes out in a couple days. It was right there, my dumbass. You see. College football 27, baby. Fuck it.
Here's everything we know about college football 27. What's up, gentlemen? EA did a massive opening drive official reveal event for both Madden 27 and college football 27. And if you're wondering, no, I was not invited. It turns out that talking major shit about EA the entire year loses you your invite. To be clear, I think it's completely reasonable. I was on EA's ass this year. I think they really fumbled the bag with college football 26 and Madden 26. There were so many things I was really frustrated about, and no matter how much somebody pays me, I'm not going to hold my tongue. I'm facing the consequences of my actions. I think that's completely reasonable. Now, that being said, there is so much stuff to go over for both college football and Madden. This video will be mainly about college football. I'll go over the high-level details first, and then we'll hop into the deep dive to see how it's actually implemented into the game itself. Now, a big emphasis for both college football and Madden that they are doubling down on is defense wins championships. This is a post made by EA. We watched your videos, read through your posts on Reddit and X, and everything else where you guys talk about ball. One thing was very clear, that while offense is fun Everybody loves touchdowns, but our football fans were asking for more on the defensive side of the ball, more tools, more controls, and more answers. That is unanimously true across both games. College football and Madden, it was so hard to play defense. And one of the biggest reasons was because your AI defenders are so dumb. You got 11 dudes on offense and 11 dudes on defense. You can only ever control one at a time. Switch stick helped a lot with that. But one big thing that they helped was smart zones. They'll talk about this in the deep dive and I'll show you it, but smart zones improve zone defender awareness and reaction logic. The goal here is simple. Zone defenders need to play with better football intelligence. Yes! How many times do you boot up a zone and Fred Warner's in just a middle zone and dudes run right past him and he just stands there? And it's like, okay, I know I'm not controlling Fred Warner right now, but shouldn't Fred Warner like react on somebody? Is he just going to stand there with his hand in his pants and just goof around? Now, I haven't played the game, so take everything with a grain of salt. I obviously want to get my hands on it, but they're saying they fixed this, which I think is really, really cool. Look at all the options for smart zones. Aggressive. Zone defenders prioritize shorter routes when threatened. Balance. Traditional zone behavior. Conservative. Zone defenders give more cushion and prioritize deeper threats. Ultra aggressive. Defenders jump underneath routes hard. This is bad news for check down merchants like me. Good news for the sweats who want to make every single precise decision. I'm gonna be honest. I think one of the biggest criticisms EA Sports gets is that they cater, they just pander to casuals. Almost every update I've seen in this and the deep dives are not for casuals. They're for the people who really want to do everything that they can to win the game, every adjustment, every option, every macro. It's sick. It's honestly really good news. I haven't played the game. I'm not going to make a firm opinion until I touch the damn thing, but it's honestly really cool. Now, this is the big one. At least for me, plaster logic. Oh, they called it the big one too. Plaster is the organized chaos that happens after the play breaks down. So you know when you scramble out, your O-line just stops blocking or zone defenders just stand there and do nothing. They don't even like turn around to go look for where the ball is going. In football, coverage does not stop just because the quarterback leaves the pocket. If anything, that is when coverage has to become even more disciplined. So you've got options here too. Off as defenders stay in their zones, do not lock on receivers. Conservative, they can abandon their zones to attach to the nearest receiver. And aggressive, all zone defenders can lock onto the nearest receiver once plaster triggers. It's going to cause for some crazy stuff, but I think it's going to be significantly more realistic, and I'm very, very grateful. You can also control when it activates, and you can control how quickly it occurs. There is a timing-based tush-push mechanic. I know for sure it's in Madden. I don't know if they're going to put the timing-based tush-push in college. Maybe they already did. I genuinely don't know. Okay, here we go. The tush push is officially in the game, but it's only in Madden, so college fans, you do not have to worry about a timing-based tush push. This gives you a QB sneak meter. It is literally a meter for the tush push. Now, if you were hoping for a fully revamped gameplay system or a fully revamped interface, you're not getting it, and I'm kind of glad, because I think one thing that EA has always done very well is I think the presentation of the game, I think the graphics, and I think the score bugs that they added last year are just phenomenal. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't mess with that. They usually mess with it every year, but what they've got is so good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I really like that. They've added dynamic weather. Now, they claimed to have added that last year, and I think it wasn't implemented well last year. It sucked in Superstar and Madden 27 last year, but this weather evolves dynamically throughout the game. So it starts snowing, there's a little bit of snow, then by the end of the game it's heavy and piled up. That's fucking awesome. A game can start clear and suddenly snow in the second half. Rain can build over time. Snow can stop, then pick back up later. Love it. Awesome feature. Abilities, growth versus dominance. They have added tiered abilities to Madden. The same way that abilities are tiered in college football, right? You have a silver tier ability. Eventually, it could be a platinum tier ability. They did the same thing in Madden. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. I'm excited to see how it's implemented. I don't know how I feel about it yet. They've added coach mode for simulation, which is awesome. This is a feature that should make our veteran simulation heads proud. Welcoming another type of player into the digital football space, coach mode is designed for players who want to experience the game from a different point of view, not as the athlete on the field, but as the person managing the game from the sideline. It's really honestly very cool for franchise and dynasty. Post-snap gameplay is handled by the CPU, leaving you with the kind of control a real head coach has before the ball is snapped. So you know how when you're doing a franchise and you want to let them play for themselves, you don't want to control the whole game? Coach mode lets you select the play and then watch it. I've wanted this for so long. It's fucking sick. This is nuts too. Timing-based catching. I said a gameplay overhaul. There's like, obviously gameplay is going to be different, but it's not like they like started it from the ground up or something. Timing-based catching is crazy. Every time you throw the ball, you'll get a meter, like a rhythm shooting meter like in 2K, and you press A to catch the ball. In the green window, you catch it. Not kidding. As I'm going through this blog post, I'm realizing how much of this is better described if I just show you it from their deep dive. So let's just go do that. Right out the gates, we got the covers. I think the Kurt Signetti cover, this is a banger. In fact, I think both of them are phenomenal. I love both of these covers. Hey, here's the official trailer. We can start here and I'll pause if there's anything that jumps out to me.
Utility is forgotten. The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
Some players who walk through that
Kurt's such a dog.
Onto that field.
Signetti's such a dog.
Grew up dreaming of the deals, the cars, those shiny teeth. That's college football now. I get it.
I've been needing more art in my bedroom and recently painted this canvas. However, I wasn't quite sure the best way to hang it, so I turned to ChatGPT.
Everyone's got to make a name for themselves. The truth is, I don't care why you show up. I care what happens after you do.
Okay, no lie. The trailer revealed nothing, almost. Both the trailers are bangers, but I want to know about the actual new features.
And now let's get to it. Defense wins championships, and it starts fundamentally. For years, one of the biggest holes that we have had to shore up that we did this year was what we call look for work. What is look for work? That's that middle linebacker seeing that drag coming right at you, and he can anticipate. In our game last year and in previous and any other football game made, defending in the zone, they didn't move until they got into their zone. That all changes here, and we're going to...
Huge. Huge! By the way, I'll believe it when I see it. I am taking absolutely nothing at face value because I need to see this shit. But this is a really good point. To dumb this down a little bit better, hopefully. Have you ever wondered why your AI defenders literally just don't play football? Like, if they're in a zone, they'll just sit there and do absolutely nothing unless you switch it on to them and go get them. That's what they're talking about here. Let's see how they exemplify that. That's kind of been the biggest thing. Defense in College Football 26 felt impossible. It was pretty hard in Madden 26 too, but even in college, it was much more difficult. I want to see this.
Go right here to the film room, and we're going to see Fred Warner here, and I want you to see his ability to look for work. Love drops. He's in his hook zone. He's going to drop properly. He's going to anticipate it.
Nice.
Love has to make a call. We're throwing a pick.
If you don't play a lot of Madden, that probably didn't look like anything, but I really hope we see that translate into college. It is slightly concerning that we're seeing only the footage from Madden. I hope that the college defenders are going to do this too.
And here we go. Built from game day, baby. Every player is somebody's favorite player. I want you guys to take a look at Colin Simmons. You see him. He's one of the best defensive ends that there is out there. You see all of his physicals and the different tiers. Over the past couple of years, you guys have been very vocal that you preferred the tiered ability system. And we listened because this is your game.
Agreed.
So with that, the tiered ability system is going to debut in Madden NFL 27.
Whoa. I don't know how I feel about this. Tiered ability system is good. It's an absolute nightmare in Ultimate Team. It's such a nightmare in Ultimate Team because the user interface is so dog shit. Now I got to worry about every tier of ability. I really hope, I think my biggest prayer for 27 Madden and college is that the game is actually like fluidly playable at all times. I think that's the biggest thing I am looking for. Because now I got to do a tiered ability on everybody fighting through these menus.
Tiered ability system is going to debut in Madden.
They got fucking Myles Garrett on the Rams. Respect.
NFL 27. Clap that up because you asked for it.
Really? Was this a highly requested feature? I mean, maybe it was. I'm not shitting on it. I frankly, I like it. I guess I didn't know that this was a highly requested feature for Madden. I could think of like 100 things that were more highly requested for Madden than this.
All right, those two guys dominated in the trenches. When you looked at our game and you looked at real life, where it really broke down was, when it's goal line on goal line, big on big, 13 personnel. It just didn't look like what you see on Saturdays and Sundays until now. We've got brand new 2-player, 3-player, 4-player animations. We've got cut blocking, submarine techniques to really make it so you have to earn every yard inside.
I like that. I really like this right here. I really like what you're seeing down low. Short yardage situation was very, very difficult. And I think a lot of people are always upset that everything's so animation-based, but actually including animations that can stop short yardage situations is really good.
Techniques to really make it so you have to earn every.
Yeah, I like that. I like those two guys getting really down low there. I like the hurdle meshing with the tackle. Actually, pretty damn good.
My boy Kurt over here just says, yeah, it feels twos, 4th and 1s.
One thing I will say about their whole presentation of this whole thing, I like that they're doing both. This setup is super awkward. Does anyone else feel like this presentation is super awkward? Maybe I'm just being hypercritical.
Then it does in January, and that is exactly what's going to come when you play your game in here in a few. And nothing screams home field advantage like dynamic weather.
Oh, that looks so good.
I know you guys are excited about dynamic weather, but that situation that changed the game in the AFC Championship game where it was clear, and then it was nothing but snow flurries in the second half, that can happen in your game as well.
Dude, they botched this so bad in Madden 26. If you played Madden 26 Superstar at all, they had these like high blizzard games that were just completely inconceivably snowy. But the snow progressively adding to the field over time, this is sick. Big fan of this.
But keep in mind,
presumably they'll have this in college too.
As the weather gets worse, the gameplay only gets tougher. Timing-based catching.
This is probably one of the biggest gameplay changes that they made. Timing-based catching, and I'm a huge fan. Any single way that you can add just a little bit of skill gap here and there is awesome. I noticed that a lot since I've been playing MLB The Show. There's timing-based everything in MLB The Show. Your fielding, it's timing-based. You can timing-based stop a home run. You can climb up the wall and timing-based stop the home run. And it's all user skill in back to the huddle.
Play.
If you're green, then I'll catch it. I love something like that. People love
You're
Mom, what's that?
Nothing. Just get in the car. Let's go. Come on.
You're going to create your custom adjustment.
Exclusively for sweats.
To get to this. Now I've got it all in 2.
There's not a casual out there who's going to use this.
Yeah, shout out. Yep, you know what time it is. And utilize on.
That's kind of the point. And I like that. I think that's how it should be. Let's see this. Crowd energy becomes a weapon. Noise management, execution under pressure. Stock abilities maxify momentum factors. Abilities are unlimited. Stars feel like stars. Unlimited stars feel like stars on abilities? I guess it's right. I think the nightmare that I'm thinking of right now is navigating the menus with this stupid shit again. Dude, Madden 26 is so fucking clunky. The only thing I'm concerned about is nobody in here has mentioned the user interface. Maybe I'm the only person who feels that way. I feel like this is one of the clunkiest games ever. If 27's as clunky as 26, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
For Dynasty, to create the unsolvable
Michigan State jacket. That's a fucking banger.
Puzzle for you, the fans, where every Dynasty, every season, every school feels different and evolves over time, truly giving you 138 ways to play. Now for College Football 27, we're introducing the single biggest change to Dynasty mode since we first introduced recruiting in Dynasty Blueprint. Dynasty Blueprint is a full program management system that allows you to use a Dynasty points budget. You're able to hire staff, upgrade your facilities, and utilize the points on the recruiting trail in the form of NIL.
Whoa.
But before we dive too deep into Dynasty Blueprint, we need to talk about the ultimate wild card in the system, and it's the personality and expectations of each school's athletic director. Each school is unique. Each school will have a different demeanor, with each demeanor impacting how difficult passing or failing an expectation will be. There's hundreds of expectations ranging from winning on the field and the recruiting trail to developing and maintaining facilities, and even some school-specific goals that are ingrained in the very identity of those schools. So if you are Ohio State, you better beat Michigan every single year to stay off the hot seat.
Mm-hmm. If you're Michigan State, you better go undefeated every season to stay off the hot seat, obviously. Look at James Franklin.
Ensuring you're meeting your goals and your AD expectations is going to be key to sticking around, because you want to think, or you might have to think twice about jobs in the coaching carousel. So do you have the right coaching archetype to get the job done? Are the expectations too high based on your career level? Does the school's AD have a different vision for the program that you want to build? This is what's going to set your dynasty blueprint in motion.
I like it.
And what makes it even cooler, these are dynamic. They're going to change season to season based on success and failure. You've selected your team. You manage your AD expectations. You're going to be asked to allocate some of your budget to your team support staff. Coordinators will already be on your staff in year one. They can be hired once you get to the carousel in the offseason. We'll get to that in a little bit. But this is where you're going to add a variety of staff that can assist with accruing more dynasty points, helping with recruiting, increasing player progression, or potentially reducing NIL asks.
I like it. I wouldn't call this exciting, but I like it.
Keep in mind, though, these skills all work as a multiplier or a potential counterbalance to your career level. Does the school's AD have a different vision for the program that you want to build? This is what's going to set your dynasty blueprint in motion.
I like it.
And what makes it even cooler, these are dynamic. They're going to change season to season based on success and failure. You've selected your team. You manage your AD expectations. You're going to be asked to allocate some of your budget to your team support staff. Coordinators will already be on your staff in year one. They can be hired once you get to the carousel in the offseason. We'll get to that in a little bit. But this is where you're going to add a variety of staff that can assist with accruing more dynasty points, helping with recruiting, increasing player progression, or potentially reducing NIL asks.
I like it. I wouldn't call this exciting, but I like it.
Keep in mind, though, these skills all work as a multiplier or a potential counterbalance to your coaching archetype. So choosing the proper mix, now able to offer any coach or coordinator a job.
Wow.
It's good. It's exciting. This is what Mills
you
wanted.
can offer any coach or coordinator a job. Whoa, you can upgrade your facilities
and extend.
Thank God. This made so much sense to me, because if you're rebuilding, Bowling Green or something, and then in year 10 you're like 12-0 every year, naturally you're going to upgrade your shit. So you start with a basic facility, competitive, premier, elite, and national. That's fucking lit.
The life of your facilities.
Oh, that's lit.
That's right.
That's lit.
Facilities
I'm very excited about
degrade
this.
over time. So not just important that you increase your facilities if you want to ensure your players are performing at the best, but you're also going to want to make sure that you budget enough to maintain those facilities.
You got to lock in.
Risk potentially losing players to injury or on the recruiting trail as your facility grade drops. Budget is around NIL for recruits, players already on your team, and in the transfer portal.
Oh, we finally got NIL?
You're going to be able to use NIL to help bring in high school recruits, but not all recruits will require NIL. These are going to be dependent on your school's prestige, proximity to the
So I can toss him some schmeckles? I can throw some big Yahoo schmeckles at a kid and he'll just take the bag?
Recruit
Fuck
and also
yeah.
the school grades.
Says real.
Make every day feel epic in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
All right, you got to stop buying generic Viagra if y'all over 40. You can get 9 pills of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7.
All of these will determine the desired NIL of the player at your school. Important. NIL is not an instant win mechanic on the recruiting trail.
Should be, though. It is IRL.
It's a scholarship bonus that can be increased or decreased depending on how you're
I'm sort of kidding. I like this.
It's still important that you hit on your recruit's perfect pitch. Visits, players' NIL asks will fluctuate based on star ratings, overall performance, if they won awards.
This is
You need to ensure your correct coach mode is now in dynasty mode.
Coach mode is now in dynasty mode. You ready for this?
It's exciting. User selectable crowd themes before you go into your dynasty games.
Yay!
Very exciting. And
crowd pattern
Stadium Builder inside of Team Builder.
Stadium Builder?
And one quick note on this as well, you will be able to edit your teams in Team Builder at the start of every single dynasty year. So no more one and dones.
Huge. Huge.
This was an absolutely huge
I'm a team builder, dude. I'm a team builder little fiend. I love team builder. Team builder in Madden and in college football is fucking phenomenal. In college football specifically, it's phenomenal. You can genuinely put together one of the sickest teams ever on their team builder. I'm very excited about that.
Dynasty. And our team in Orlando cannot be more excited to give you this program management sandbox to see all the different ways you're going to build your programs on the quest for a national championship.
This is probably the biggest update. I'm excited to hear about this.
We're excited to announce that 3 new positions will be coming to Road to Glory this year. Edge rusher, tight end, and free safety.
Woo! Finally! Hey, this is fucking banger. I'm so excited about this. So excited about this. So tight end, edge rusher, free safety. I think free safety is going to be so much fun. Holy shit, I'm going to light some people up. Tight end's going to be a banger too. It's going to be very similar to wide receiver, but every once in a while you'll be blocking and you can do some pretty unique builds with that. Edge rusher, I think edge rusher will get boring, but I'm just so glad that it's an option and I'm excited to do it too. Depending on how good you can get though, I feel like if you can get nasty good, maybe edge rusher will be really fun. But I feel like there's going to be so many plays as edge rusher where you're just simply not involved at all. Or the quarterback throws the ball before you sack him and you just get pissed. That's so sick.
Also new this year, right?
Legends. Build your player off of the template of a legend. That's really cool. Respect.
Is how you're going to build your player. You've got a decision point to make. Do you try to become a one-of-one, or do you use a legend template? Choose to go the one-on-one route. You're going to be tasked with allocating your skill points to create your rating caps. Once you get to college, you will be able to upgrade individual attributes. There will also be opportunities to earn cap breakers that you can truly make you one-of-one and one of the best players in college football of all time.
Cap breakers. Okay, that's good. Earning a cap breaker is good, like where you could potentially go over one of these ratings. I'm going to be honest, I've never been a big fan of this, the whole like point allocation system. If there was an online game mode that we were like attempting to evaluate fairness for, I think this would make sense. Like if you could play head-to-head against somebody else's build, then it's like, okay, we do need to implement some fairness. But if I'm playing offline career mode, why can't I have 99 accuracy and 99 speed? Why can't I just build the greatest, most god quarterback of all time? Why can't I have platinum tier every ability? You know, why do I have to like pick and choose and hem and haw in an offline game mode? You know, I feel like I shouldn't have to. I feel like if I grinded hard enough and was a big enough loser, I should be able to have 99 in everything. Which, it sounds like he just mentioned that a little bit, so let me hear what they got to say.
You can also choose a legend template. This is going to allow you to set a base archetype based on college football greats.
So sick.
Cap breakers are also in play here, so if you're looking to take a legends ratings to the next level, you can.
Cap breakers in play.
So we talked about rooting the mode in meaningful decisions. So new this year, we're going to be tracking those decisions throughout your career through what we're calling Legacy Score.
Please, for the love of God, tell me that they fixed High School Road to Glory. High School Road to Glory was so dog shit. Like the like level up system and the way that you need to get an interception to like be a good recruit. It was horrible. I really hope they fix it. I hope he's about to say that right now.
Legacy Score is a collection of meaningful moments in your career, and it starts with your star rating in high school. And it's going to ladder all the way through another new addition, which is your NFL draft score. Every game you play, every play you make, every award you win adds up on your legacy score, and it's going to move you up the draft boards.
I like it.
The journey still begins in high school this year. Players loved high school. They said it was fast, fun. We heard the feedback, but we also heard the feedback that you did not feel you were being rewarded enough for base mechanics and objectives. We've rooted...
He just said exactly what I just said. Let's fucking go. Also, that doesn't look like timing-based catching to me. So either that was only a Madden? No. It was timing-based in college too. So they just must not have it equipped. So you can turn it off then, I guess. Because that's not timing-based catching right there, is it? Oh, he's the quarterback. He's not the wide receiver. Or wait a minute. Well, no, because it's Road to Glory and you have position specific, so you can't control how your guy catches. So there would be no timing-based catching. That makes me wonder, if you chose a tight end or a wide receiver, do you have timing-based catching? Can I just green the fuck out of everything? Oh, I'm excited to see.
We're also adding hundreds of new team impacts to make you feel way more rewarded on positive plays.
Good.
Also new to College Football 27 is the ability to import team builder teams into high school for all of your opponents and for your college.
There's another way. Discover another Hendrix.
Clips.gg automatically saves my highlights and turns them into videos ready to be posted. It transformed my clips
teams. In college, practice has been completely...
I'm super confused. I thought you could already do that. I don't understand what he just said. I remember last year to fix high school, you had to import a team. So I don't know actually know what he just said.
Practice has been completely reworked. We have over 100 new football fundamentals and drills available to teach the game.
Love drills.
Player XP and reward your stick skills.
Very nice, very nice.
Off the field, a new fitness meter has been added. impacting your players.
That's a little disappointing. To see this exact same system is a little disappointing. I thought this system was very uninspired, and I also thought that the user interface for it was really shitty. You just get those tokens, and then you get so many tokens a week, and then you just allocate them amongst leadership, health, fitness, academics. I thought this was a very uninspired system. I'm kind of sad to see the exact same thing again.
XP, multipliers, weight, ratings increases and decreases. You're gonna have to balance that fitness because off the field, we have over 100 new scenarios.
Woo.
Audrey may be coming back. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Audrey, get her back
Many are gonna
in
throw
there.
curveballs that your player's gonna have to manage on their quest for the Heisman, the national championship, or the #1 overall pick in the upcoming draft. But you cannot forget about the class.
What year did Michigan State beat Michigan on a game-winning punt block for a touchdown? Are you shitting me? Greatest college sports moment of all time.
Are tests and quizzes, actual tests and quizzes. So depending on how
Appalachian State
prepared you are,
it was
your
App
academic
State.
meter is going to impact
It was App
how
State.
hard the test is going to be. So feel free to
Only thing I remember better than a Michigan State win is a Michigan loss.
spend time on the practice field and wing your tests, but if you have a big geology test coming up, you may need to spend some time hitting the books to ensure you're academically eligible. These are actually
May need to learn
very
about the
hard and
rocks,
very
baby.
fun.
Igneous, metamorphic, and
The transfer
sedimentary.
portal also completely overhauled.
Transfer
We have
portal
brand new
overhaul.
coach interactions. We have deeper context around schools providing you offers,
Ooh,
or your coach may potentially
fuck yeah.
ask you to leave the school.
That's fucking lit. We're offering you an upfront NIL package of 16-year academics, brand points, coach trust, leadership skill points. That's a banger. I think that's one thing that Road to Glory really missed out on last year was like a big incentive package, a big reward package. It just felt like the only way to realistically get any tokens or any points was just to have a crazy ass game. But it's like, why am I not getting a reward for winning Heisman? Why am I not getting a big reward for staying with my program? Why am I not getting a huge reward for transferring? Just like they do in real life. This is a really good addition.
It could happen as well.
This is really good.
And if you manage your time and energy successfully on and off the field, you
Heisman
may just
ceremony?
have the chance to be invited to New York
Heisman
for
ceremony?
the penultimate award in college football, the Heisman Trophy celebration.
You see, was that a spoiler? Are you saying there's a Heisman presentation? Because last year they just pop a graphic up on the screen. They go, "You won the Heisman." They'd give you the Heisman like a fucking They'd give you the Heisman like a participation medal last year.
For the penultimate award in college football, the Heisman Trophy celebration.
Look at him, he's smirking. There's something, bro. They got something real cooked up. They're just hiding it. Yeah, they do.
Realize
Dude,
he
it's
wasn't
wide
using
open.
the catching mechanic.
Oh, they got, yo, Bengal and RBT? Damn, I really pissed them off, bro. They got my boy Bengal and RBT up there. Fuck, I really pissed them off.
The timing-based catching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just tapping it early. Like when you have more flight time and more time to adjust, you can, bump into the guys, change
Now, here's some actual gameplay that we're looking at here, right?
the route a little bit. But
So they do not have timing-based catching on. Oh my God, look at this. This looks fucking phenomenal. Wait a minute, this is a timing-based tush push out of Drake May in the, so look at the snow on the jerseys. That looks so good. Sorry, this video is supposed to be about college, but damn.
Yeah, Henry and John. Henry
Let me see the
still good at
timing.
game. I don't know if
Not
you
the
knew
best
that.
timing.
Look at the Drake May QB.
Still got it. That tush push is going to be fucking gnarly. I think it's going to be so hard to stop. That's another question I have, by the way. So there's a timing-based system for the tush push, but what can the defense do to stop it? If I was doing the tush push and I greened it every time, am I just guaranteed 2.5 yards and there's nothing the defense can do about it? It doesn't even matter what formation they line up in? Or could I green the tush push and they just... Well, we'll figure that out in the Madden one. Let's take a look here at college football, though.
We're just looking to boot up and,
I gotta mute this. Too many people fucking yapping. One thing I'm noticing with both college football and Madden, the presentation and gameplay looks virtually the exact same thing. And I think that's really good. I think I might get shit on for that. But if you take a look at this, the presentation of the scoreboard's the exact same. I think that's perfect because they did such a good job on it. I think the presentations are phenomenal. I also really enjoyed gameplay in both games. I think adding options to make defensive adjustments was a really, really good idea. I think this was a scenario to me where you don't reinvent the wheel. I think they really did do a good job on a lot of those things. So I'm glad to see it. Felt like every single year they were changing the score bug. They were drastically changing the way that gameplay played. but it did feel like over the last 2 years, they actually kind of got it good. So I'm glad to see like what I'm looking at here isn't that different. I think that'll probably be my least popular opinion on this whole thing though. Like, completely understandably, if you want the gameplay to be completely different, I think you'll be disappointed because I don't think it is. From everything I've seen, it's not. You just have more options to like fuck with it, which is really good.
Exactly, and once you get into the game that you grew up playing, enjoying, and then you get to, go do it as yourself. It's really special, and oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know if EA was too happy about that going up there. Well, let me see what just happened here. We got to see that again. Whoa, what was that? Hill out to the right side. So he eats a tackle. Why does this guy not animate on him? Why does that defender not tackle him? There's always going to be some jank. There's always going to be some jank. I do not think EA was very happy about that happening, though. I'll tell you that. Damn, you know I'm sick to my... That shit happens to me, I'm sick to my fucking stomach.
Seabiscuit off to the races, to the house.
And now he gets to celebrate as his teammate. Hey, Bordeaux's still better than Bengal, baby. He's still better.
Crazy.
Clip it.
Still. Yep.
Clip it.
Yep.
Oh, Bengal, you're good. You're a better man than me. Same thing. I mean, I know, once again, but like, look at the presentation. It's phenomenal. The Thursday night primetime presentation on Madden is so good. Madden's graphics look fucking god tier. I'm glad they didn't fuck with this.
Miss Winston out there.
Like, honestly, this presentation is so good. And like, I'm always comparing it to MLB because I played so much MLB this year. MLB looks like shit compared to Madden. MLB's got like 2016 graphics compared to this. This is...
G-Men, where's Jackson Dart?
I'm gonna glaze where I glaze. Oh, good. Check down.
Oh. Fighting towards the end zone.
Money. That's a money check down. I'll be throwing that check down any day of the week. Oh, yeah, and the best thing, boys, the best thing is this shit. They got mascot mashup. I haven't watched this video yet, but they threw in mascot mashup. I mean, this is such a novelty. You're going to play this with your buddies a few times, and it's going to be hilarious for the few times you play it. It's not anything groundbreaking, but I'm just so glad they brought this back. It's these little things that you really do remember. And that's one thing I'm sad about with Madden. Unless they're hiding some big project in Madden, they still don't have draft champions and they still don't have superstar KO, which makes me really sad because those are those little features, those little modes that I think really enhance a game.
All right, now the best of starts here in Athens. Third down.
I fucking love this.
7. We got our quarterback dancing. Pick this up though. All the out routes open.
Oh, I missed this mode. It's so goated. Yo, they got some. Yeah, he's in the Fortnite.
The absolute nightmare is throwing a pick right after that. So let's not.
They got really some different sizes. Like this, the character builds are very legit.
Take off. Hopefully scramble a little bit. Gonna break a tackle.
I love it. All right, boys. All things considered, College Football 27. I'm so excited to play as new.
Y'all. All right. Then let's say.
Shit, I might go out.
You come out and pre-play.
But we want to go to class, Trey. I seen somebody talk about that. I hope that I'm not wrong. Or I hope that... Let's just find out.
A century of futility is forgotten. The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
I need some water. Okay.
Some players who walk through that tunnel onto that field grew up dreaming about putting on this uniform.
Gather around this table, boy.
They've rooted for this team their whole life.
Oh, let's fight. Hold on. Wait a minute.
They've rooted for...
Okay. They got Michigan and Ohio State going at it a little bit in the tunnel.
For this team their whole life and want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. Some have another dream. The money, the deals, the cars, those shiny teeth. That's college football now. I get it. Everyone's got to make a name for themselves.
Got arts in this.
Truth is, I don't care why you show up.
I see North Dakota now.
I care what happens after you do.
We're having it.
Ooh. Keep going. The
I
defense.
don't care if you love to compete. If you want every advantage. And if it turns into one thing on Saturday. Winning. That's why I want you here.
They got
That's
the
what
new
you're here to do.
quarterback sneak. This just ate the W's in Florida State. Jameis Winston. They eating the W's. Now that's fire.
And there's no better place to do it.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
You're really buying a car online on AutoTrader?
Really, and I'm getting it from a local dealer.
Can you really be that picky with your search?
Really?
You can really buy the car completely online?
Really?
We're really getting the car at the dealership now?
Really?
Shotgun!
Buy your car online on AutoTrader. Really?
Really?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with that trailer. That was a nice trailer. That look alright. I'm fucking with that. Let's deep dive and see some of the shit they talking about.
I got to spend some time with college football.
Wait, what is these?
After a long...
I know we got a QJB video as well. We'll watch some of these. I won't watch absolutely all of these videos, like the mascot video, the QJB whole video. We'll watch some of it.
Ball 27 early, so I'm
Can't wait to see that weak ass cornerback. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Somebody said that we're gonna bring Rusty back. I don't know if we're gonna bring Rusty back because we've already used Rusty in 2 NCAAs in a row. But I think this year we bring Lil Snow back though. It's like last year we had my other dog, man. They kind of failed my dog out of school.
going to be showing you everything you need to know about gameplay this year. This video is sponsored by EA and I was on a work in progress build. In this gameplay video, we're going to be looking at the complete overhaul to defense, which now includes smart zones, the ability to roll coverage, plaster coverage, and more.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to start. Thank you again. We are going to start with one defensive player, one offensive player. Defense, I'm thinking to bring a little Snow back because playing cornerback is just fun. Now for offense, if y'all want receive, we can bring Leviticus back. It's up to y'all. Or we can make a new one.
As
free safety, they got free safety? If it's free safety, I ain't gonna lie, little Snow we might move Snow to safety.
Well as custom adjustments. And it's not just about the gameplay itself, but everything around it, from new presentation elements to dynamic.
Can we please get a tight end / edge named Kevin Teston? Tight end will be fine. We'll see.
Dynamic weather, and of course, tons of new on-field drip. Now we have to start on the defensive side of the ball. This year you have the ability to play aggressive, ultra-aggressive, conservative, or ultra-conservative coverage. So in this example, I'm playing aggressive because I want to clamp down on those underneath routes, and you're going to notice that my defenders are going to be all over those shallow routes. Now, of course, that's going to leave you more vulnerable on the deep routes, but this is going to ensure that you take away those short routes. Now, of course, we've had shading in the past, but this just kind of provides even more aggression on those underneath routes. Here, for example, I'm playing conservative, and you can see how the zones are drifting.
I'm going to be honest, this play style kind of hurts me as well because traditionally, for the most part, I'm one of those players, like, I'm going to give what the defense, I'm going to take what the defense gives, right? And a lot of times they gave up the underneath route. So I don't really throw the ball deep too often. even though the last 2 years I've kind of changed my play style a bit, but primarily just a whole bunch of underneath routes, check down bursts. Yeah, for sure. But it's really just because like I'm so used to what's been broken in Madden for years, so I just run with it. It's not like I'm trying to cheat, but bro, the other throws be like they way more inconsistent. So I'm gonna have to make some adjustments.
Back, and we're able to get a pick there.
Screen merchant? No, I don't run a lot of screens. Unless
and
it's
actually
AI.
turn this
Not really.
around for a pick 6. In this year's game, you're going to notice that zone coverage is much improved. Zones are smarter now, reacting to players coming into their area. They're not just going to always stand around and cover grass. They're going to try to attack anything that they see coming into their area of the field. And with these aggressive and conservative style play calls, you can set your defense.
Nigga talking about some can't read defense when switch stick exists. Honestly, we talking about can't read defense. That shit don't necessarily even matter, bro. Because if you're going against a cold nigga, you can run cover 2 beaters and just get picked all game.
Up for success based on the down and the distance. As you can see here, the linebacker for Ohio State, not only is he playing conservative, but he is drifting with the receiver, not just standing in his one area the entire play. Now here in this example, we are backing up our coverage and also playing conservative. And again, you're going to notice the linebacker is going to drift back. He is going to bail and pick up the route that's coming into his zone. We're able to click on and get an interception. Now with this comes all new coaching adjustments for strategies. You can set your zones to aggressive or conservative in this menu if you want, or you can call them on field. But what's really interesting is the plaster coverage. This is going to allow your zone coverage to bail out on the back end and man up when the QB starts breaking the pocket, when those plays break down. So you can set this to aggressive. You can even set your timing to aggressive or conservative.
So thank you. Yo, one of the things about Madden, bro, if you play this going to be in both games. If it's not this year, next year. All right. But gang, if you play these games, it's nothing like going against the bitch ass nigga that picked Lamar and he can't read defense for shit. So he depends on rolling out. So you would either commit to stopping Lamar or you give up the Lamar run. Like, and you couldn't guard both. That shit is so fucking lame. Now, what they mean by this plastic coverage is your defenders will stay a little more true to like the receivers and not just give up broken ass plays.
If you want them to bail on their zones even quicker, and this is going to help on a lot of plays, like I said, where those quarterbacks get out of the pocket and they start rolling out or the plays break down. You're going to notice now that the defense is going to do a better job.
Rusty this year.
You really know how to make me cry.
You've got 17 different creative subscriptions, pal. Give it a rest. Envato has unlimited AI generations and
at bailing on their zones. As you can see here, the linebacker is going to match this guy and carry him over the middle, taking away the throwing lane. Here you see the deep zone just in general, playing a lot smarter. If he sees somebody coming into his area, he kind of clamps down on it and gets in position. Overall, you're just going to notice much better coverage from the defense this year, and with all of the new adjustments you can make, you can really set your defense up for success. And the defense doesn't stop there with coaching adjustments. On your defensive line, you can set your pass rush aggression as well to conservative or aggressive based on if you want them to go for the big plays, but also you can give up some big plays as well. You can also set your gap integrity on top of that to conservative or aggressive, or you can always leave things balanced.
Bro, this year, especially this year in football, we seen how cold a dominant defensive end could wreck a game, especially this year. Two names that come to mind, Will Anderson, Myles Garrett. Well, they will wreck your fucking game plan. I want to see players be that dominant in these games. Yes, a lot of the times they be good, but they don't really like shit like that. Like, Will Anderson, what the fuck is you talking about? Why is niggas questioning that? And honestly, gang, if that nigga, if Myles didn't break the sack record, Will would have been Defensive Player of the Year. And that's not even controversial. That nigga was crazy this year. Don't just get mad because I'm a Texans fan. Cap, y'all niggas don't know football, bro. It's okay, bro. Be blessed. I'm a Texans fan. I can't get no credit in here.
If you just kind of want it how it's been.
Bro had one good year. Bro don't know football. And it's you.
In years past. And it doesn't just stop there, because when you look at man coverage and matching zone coverages inside of your coaching adjustments, there's a lot of new options here to set them to perform in certain ways versus certain alignments, giving you the most control ever over how your defense plays. Jumping into practice mode here to show you some other changes. If you want to quick adjust this year, you simply only have to press the Y or triangle button once, and then every single defender gets their own icon now. So if I want to put the linebacker
I'm not
on
gonna
the
let
left
him get me.
into
It's
a
just a whole
hard
lot
flat,
of
I would just press the Y
either
button.
trolls or also
and the
niggas that
LB
don't know
button,
ball.
and then choose the hard flat assignment. The LB or L1 button brings up your custom adjustments, which we'll talk about a little more later, but they have some presets already built in. So if I want to stop a scramble, I can select play QB scramble, and you can see that it.
And then now in this game, you have the ability to set your defenses up with like just a few presses of the button instead of trying to set up like you got to do like 5-6 damn commands at one time. You got a couple of quick commands so the offense can't quick snap you and just cheese you. I think in the beginning of this game, it's going to be a very, it's going to be heavily weighted towards the defense. I don't know how much that lasts because I think people are going to be complaining.
Contains and a spy. I can do things
and it works
like
out
fake
right. Oh, you
pressure,
played
which
it?
is showing the blitz. I can blitz all. I can
That
play
shit
the
gonna be
inside
crazy.
run, which will pinch and crash my line. I can play the outside run, which will spread and crash them the opposite way. And the left trigger will control your secondary adjustments to back them, press them, shade them, or play aggressive.
Oh, you in the
or
beta right
conservative.
now?
Now we got to move to
Word.
the offensive side of the ball, because offense is still very fun in college
My
football. In
prescription.
fact, it does feel a little snappier, closer to how it did in 25. The juke
I like
move
that running right
specifically,
there.
I feel like feels a lot better this year than it did last year. So I'm sure offense is going to have a lot of fun with this game as well. Now we have to talk about the new timing-based catching. You don't have to turn this on, but if you do, it's going to give you more control on both offense and defense, actually. You can time the ball as it arrives to you, and if you hit the green window, you're going to be almost guaranteed to get the catch unless you get knocked out by a big hit, which you'll see right here. We're going to green it, but we took a big hit, thus we dropped it. But in this
Oh.
example right here,
From what I had gathered, they said the greens will help you catch even in contested situations. But that big hit got the ball up out of there, which is pretty fair. Like I have no problem with it. I don't know if I will play with this on. The only reason why, I don't want to drop a pass that's wide open. Now I know the green window will probably be bigger, whatever, but I don't know if I'll necessarily play with this.
even in double coverage, because it wasn't a massive hit, we were able to come down with it by perfectly timing
boom.
our catch. So for those of you that want to have the one-on-one ball with the receiver and the DB,
It's good
now
content, though,
both
yeah.
of you have control over
Oh,
this.
my glasses
If one
prescription
person
shit, I
times
don't
their
know.
catch better, you can go up and win those battles. And aside from that, there was more work done with wide receiver and DB interactions overall. So you're going to notice some different releases, some different chucks, more hand fighting, which is really cool to see, and some big hits.
Hey! Man, for the win, can you motherfucking get this 10? You guys over the big goddamn 10, get the subs, man. Chat, please do me a favor. Family was in the chat. Yo, thank all y'all. Thank all y'all for the get the subs. I really appreciate y'all, bro. 10, Mike, Ken. It's been a whole lot of people this stream, bro. Thank y'all.
As well. As you see here, I didn't time this right and I got taken out. Now we have to move to custom adjustments because this is one of the biggest changes to the game. So right
This is gonna
here,
be so
you can see
nice.
on the offensive side of the ball, I can set everything from my offensive line. I can decide if I want to double team somebody. I can decide who I want to ID on the defensive side of the ball. I can decide if I want to untarget a certain defender. And then I can go into my positions and I can put certain routes on the wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, and so on. And as you can see here, I'm going through and just setting up kind of a new macro that I'll be able to use in game. Now here
They got chip and release instead of block and release?
I'm going through.
Chip and release is nice as shit. If you don't know what that is, well, let's bring up Myles Garrett, right? One way the teams try to slow him down is you get your tight end to bump him, then do your route instead of just letting him run. All right, instead of just like, you got block and release, but block and release it's a little, you hold it a little longer. It's nice.
Just setting up kind of a new macro that I'll be able to use in game. Now here in game, I'm going to press the LB or L1 button. It's going to bring up my custom adjustments. I only have 2 that I put into the game, but you could do up to 10 on both sides of the
this
ball.
is fire.
And it's going to put the appropriate routes, the appropriate blocking, everything that you set up on that screen that I showed
cheese
you
plays
previously.
gonna be bad.
No matter what formation.
You mean to tell me I can set my cheese plays up and get them all set up with one button press? Oh, the money play is finna be crazy.
It is, it's going to put the routes in as you had them. So if you have a couple of formations you run, you can kind of build out a bunch of custom setups. And then when you get into the game, you're not going to have to hot route 10 different things. You can just press a couple buttons and get right into them. But there are some generic ones that EA has set up in the game as well, like all verticals or mesh, which I audibled into right here. So on both sides of the ball, you have the EA ones that are available to you, and you're able to add some custom ones as well. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. And there's a bunch of different options that you can play around with. Like right here, I'm doing the double moves macro that EA had already set, and then I just audibled into basically an entirely different play. Now, there was also some work done with tackling this year. So when you flick up on the right stick, that's going to still be the hit stick. Down is still going to be the...
I don't know if I will, though. Like, this is not my game mode necessarily. And I think the idea of team building is fire, but I know I'm not going to be wanting to play the game and go against a bunch of stacked teams all day.
Cut stick. If you go left on the right stick, you're going to do a lunge tackle. If you go right on the right stick, you're going to do a wrap tackle. So now there's more control on that right stick for how you want to tackle an offensive player. And they also added a new QB sneak meter. Yeah, we have meters for everything now. And based on how the defense is set up, the green window for this will be larger or smaller. So now the QB sneak has the appropriate animations behind it. Now you have more control over whether or not you actually get the first down. Another cool thing they worked on.
So this QB sneak meter, I'm interested in this. I like this. It puts skill into this, right? But I've seen it basically it's kind of actually slowing down the quarterbacks. And if you are defending, you can kind of guess where they're going. I think it's going to be easier to stop QB sneaks this year.
Have more control over whether or not you actually get the first down.
I don't know,
Another cool thing they worked on this year was coach mode. You can enable this in the menu. You can decide if you want to play as the quarterback or if you want it to be auto QB. You can choose auto snap or regular snap, coach suggestions, and you even have a coach perspective.
This would be, looking at a screen was one of the worst things that they ever decided to do. I would not give them any passes for that. All I can tell you is thank you that they've not done that again. That was absolutely freaking, that was garbage. And on top of this also opens up the door to do something that I was interested in doing anyway, but I don't know how much y'all would watch it. I always thought, wouldn't it be dope to pick a team and like try to coach them up and then have the AI run them as well? Obviously, we still gonna do our content. We'll still do our content, but like kind of like coach a team and see how would it go, type shit. And since they fixed it this year, maybe.
Camera. If you turn this on, you can watch from the sideline like an actual coach, which is pretty cool.
Make us the players. I could do that. The only problem is we become so big of a goddamn community since the last time I did that. It's setting it up gonna be annoying as hell, and then it's gonna be a whole lot of niggas left off.
You don't want this on, you turn it off, and you can just
over 12. Like, listen, I would never coach no 0-0 team. You hear me?
Watch the standard camera. Another cool aspect to this is you can watch from the coach box like a coordinator. So notice in Kennesaw State, we're much closer to the
our
field
bro was
because
fired.
it's a smaller stadium. But if we go to a stadium like Penn State, the press box is much higher up. And
that's fucking fire. Wait a minute.
You can watch from the coach box like a coordinator. So notice in Kennesaw State, we're much closer to the field because it's a smaller stadium. But if we go to a stadium like Penn State, the press box is much higher up. And a lot of
but I know people ain't going to watch because that's kind of far, but that shit fire.
Work was done with AI for this mode, not only with the ball carriers, but the defense and the quarterback decision making. So that coach mode now is a fun way to play the game. Not
tell me that you fixed the AI running back. Tell me. That's if you tell me you fixed it, then I'm fucking with you, and I might buy three copies of this game and give them away. The AI running back in Madden is the dumbest position in anyone out of every other position on the field. They don't pick a proper lane. They're complete idiots. Complete idiots. They've been that way for years.
Only play.
Oh yeah, and fix the sim logic too.
But in Dynasty as well. And we have to talk about dynamic weather. Here I have it set to dynamic snow, and you'll notice earlier in the game, not a lot of snow. Now as we get into the fourth quarter, look how much snow is accumulating on the field. And also just look at the field degradation and how all of the footprints and everything are now tracking in the field properly, which is really cool. And what's really cool about this is it's not a quarter-to-quarter system. It's actually play-to-play. So from one play to the next, the weather can change. And from a few plays here to a few plays there, the weather can get noticeably worse, which I think is really cool. And they also upped the presentation as well. They changed some of the team runouts. They added some different camera angles, some different aspects to certain teams. They're always kind of tinkering with this. You've also got the new equipment this year. You've got to talk about how good the equipment looks. Hanging mouse.
Yo, shout out to the people that was complaining about the equipment and how the players look. Don't let none of these niggas gaslight y'all into saying that you're wrong for wanting a billion-dollar corporation to fix two things at one time. Don't let none of these niggas gaslight y'all. There was valid complaints. The players in these football games don't look correct, and they need to fix them. So they made adjustments. They still got a long way to go, but immersion, it definitely fucking matters. So shout out to them, and we appreciate y'all. Now, on top of that, there is still a lot of gameplay things that need to be fixed, and I want both of them done. This ain't no either-or situation because it don't have to be an either-or situation. Fix both at one time. Y'all make enough money.
Pieces, all different colors, better helmet fits, helmet tilts. You've got things like reflective visors now, better cropped jerseys, the one leg sleeve, which people have been asking about for years, and it just makes the game look more authentic. And they also did some good work with
they got the like the turf shit,
the dirty jerseys,
that's kind of fire.
Players getting dirty in games as well, just adding more authentic.
It's so funny whenever you like bring up small shit that you fuck with, like with immersion, especially in sports games. Then you have niggas that'll clip a moment like that and try to put it out of context and be like, look at the shit that they into. I really hate how people try to nitpick sports fans from enjoying things that everybody else in gaming enjoy, right? That shit really dead ass be lame. Like in every other genre of gaming, we like if you're doing something, things build up over time, whether I'm playing with Kratos and the blood builds up with Kratos over time, whether I'm playing a racing game, and then I'm driving through the dirt, and the dirt get on the car over time. Everybody likes that. So when it's no different from sports. Literally no different. Yeah, look at Wolverines. It's no different, bro.
Look of the game. There's a lot of other great tidbits you're going to find out as we get closer to the game, but I only had limited time to show you everything that I could today. Let me know what your favorite thing is that you saw in this video, and make sure you subscribe so you...
I like the things that I've seen. Damn, this nigga head big as hell. What's wrong with his body?
Like, come, baby, let's get this thing cracking now.
Anybody.
I'm the creative director for Ybor City Records, little grassroots label here. It's important everything that we have running here is reliable. Spectrum for us is critical. Make myself more efficient, keep us more connected. I'm going nonstop. Spectrum keeps me going.
All right, gameplay above everything. The first thing I said is you damn right, baby. Who is excited to see some gameplay right now over college and Madden
All right, Scott,
football?
what you got?
We have an exciting feature set for you, and I got to admit, you guys seeing my face this early, it's throwing me off for a little bit because Nick, usually it's you, me, and then we're watching Bordeaux catch an L to one of our college cover athletes. Don't get it twisted though, you're still better than Bengal. No doubt about it. All right, let's talk about how we bring all of this together, right? Every year after the season ends, we get, in our mini camp, or we like to call pre-production, and then, we look at themes and things that you guys say, because your feedback is essential to what we do.
God, 2K misses
let's
you?
look at how we broke this down. You first told us
that
you wanted more tools defensively.
We'll talk about that
AI
later.
logic needed to be better. You wanted more control on the other side of the football, and that's why we rallied behind defense wins championships. Next is built from game day. This is our authenticity pillar. We know that every team is somebody's favorite team, and you're going to see how we delivered that this year. And then last but not least is play your way. With all the features you're going to hear tonight, the different settings, how are we giving you the tools to ultimately play your way? And now let's get to it. Defense wins championships, and it starts fundamentally. For years, one of the biggest holes that we have had to shore up that we did this year was what we call look for work. What is look for work? That's that middle linebacker seeing that drag coming right at you, and he can anticipate. In our game last year and in previous and any other football game made, defending in the zone, they didn't move until they got into their zone. That all changes here. And we're going to go right here to the film room. And we're going to see Fred Warner here. And I want you to see his ability to look for work. Love drops. He's in his hook zone. He's going to drop properly. He's going to anticipate it. Love has to make a call. We're throwing a pick. Here we go. We're moving. Next, from there we said, all right, now that we've gotten look for work in the game, how do we give the users more tools to control how they want to play in zones? And now we're introducing smart zones. So now, both on an individual or team level, you can decide how aggressive that you want them to be. Do you want that Mike backer because the mesh concept is driving you crazy and you want to get up and take that away? Just put him in ultra aggressive. Is the quarterback killing you with that two ball or that deep over?
100 picks, relax.
Put him in ultra conservative and he'll prefer routes and prioritize routes behind him. Here, we're going into aggressive. They're running that slant concept, pick six. We're going back to the crib. We are giving you more options than you have ever had before. Come on, we got to clap that up. This is defense we're talking about here, fellas. We're talking defense. All right, but we know that football is not perfect, and there is a lot of, you call the perfect defensive play. You're clamping them up. You got them strapped and locked up like the kids say these days, and then all of a sudden the quarterback is going to evade the pocket. I mean, we got the legend Michael Vick sitting over there. Shout out to the legend. Clap it up for the legend. But the thing is similar to Madden 2004 summer, you guys are still trying to play it the same way. You get out and you're just scrambling everywhere. And so we had to introduce what is real, and real football is plaster logic. No longer are guys just standing around and just covering grass like your favorite City League flag football player. They are out here moving, attaching, locking, and ultimately clamping, and hopefully giving you a better chance not to give up those big plays.
Because I'm not going to lie. I promise you, this route was the first one that my eye went to when he rolled it. I've never seen this clip.
They are out here moving.
Traditionally, you run the ball, this safety will low-key just stay there, and you throw this over him while you roll out. This is the go-to throw.
Attaching, locking.
Now, just because this happened on one play, don't mean this would always happen. We'll figure that out, but this is an improvement.
Really clamping.
In R1, let me see R1.
They are out here moving,
low-key,
attaching.
Low-key, so you still could throw him the ball to the inside. And that'll still cook. But I don't know if it'll be an accurate throw, though, because of how you're rolling out.
Locking and ultimately clamping and hopefully giving you a better chance not to give up those big plays.
What?
Shout out to Mike Vick, the greatest Madden player that we've ever had. And now here, we meet with hundreds of coaches, defensive coordinators all around the NFL and college football. And this thing here, we are now providing 25 new coverage checks. How do you want to play bunch? How do you want to play trips? How do you want to play stack? The options are endless. You can set them in the front end to then you be like your favorite coordinator. And now we get into our wide receiver press. I saw Ocho Cinco earlier in here, but I mean, no one did it better than him. One of my favorite routes, one of my favorite NFL films. He's like, I need you right here. That's everything I said to our dev team. It felt like.
No pass protection. What the hell is this? Scheme base. My base protection. I like all these options, bro.
And now we get into our wide receiver press. I saw Ocho Cinco earlier in here, but I mean, no one did it better than him. One of my favorite routes.
Jetta's routing up Texans defense. This is a bear defender, sir. You want to hit on the Texans so bad.
One of my favorite NFL films. He's like, I need you right here. That's everything I said to our dev team. It felt like every time we were going over this feature. Now, with our wide receiver defensive press improvements, receivers actually have logic around the route they are trying to run. If they're running a deep out, they're going to try to win on the outside. They're running a deep in, they're trying to get to the inside. On the other side of that coin, corners, and now leverage is going to mean more than it even did last year and ever before because we have boosted chances when they are in the appropriate leverage. And then we go to jostle. Some of my favorite cornerbacks of all time, guys like Aeneas Williams, Darrelle Revis. These guys were clamp corners. In our game, it's always been hard to replicate them because they were not known as the fastest, even though they certainly could run. They were great with technique, really physical. And so how are we going to do that? That is with our brand new wide receiver DB jostle system. And now you as a user, you can attach on the move.
Get mad.
You can get them at the stem of the route and really play with the timing
niggas gonna get clowned.
Or you can attach when the ball is in flight. And keep in mind, when you are attached, you are slowing the wide receiver down, thus putting yourself in the best position to make a play.
These niggas is like hand fighting. I fuck with this. I'm gonna look at these other two, but this is real. That's gonna piss some niggas off, but they hand fighting. That's fire. Let me look at these other two on the move. Because the on the move shit, he look like he holding to me. But we'll see.
And really play with the attached receiver DB jostle system. And now you as a user,
get off!
You can attach on the move. You can get them at the stem of the route and really play with the timing of them.
Right there. Ooh.
Or you can attach when the ball is in flight. And keep in mind, when you are attached, you are slowing the wide receiver down, thus putting yourself in the best position to make a play. And here we go, built from game day, baby. Every player is somebody's favorite player. I want you guys to take a look at Colin Simmons. You see him. He's one of the best defensive ends that there is out there. You see all of his physicals and the different tiers. Over the past couple of years, you guys have been very vocal that you preferred the tiered ability system. And we listened because this is your game. So with that, the tiered ability system is going to debut in Madden NFL 27. Clap that up because you asked for it.
This
and
ain't
being
right.
a lifelong Rams fan, and I haven't missed a single game in 30 years, I am going to formally welcome Myles Garrett to the Rams house. Myles Garrett, thank you, brother. Can't wait to have you. All right, those two guys dominated in the trenches.
He lying.
When you looked at our games and you looked at real life, where it really
not missing a Rams game in 30 years,
when it's
Scott. Now, Scott, I know your ass be up in here sometimes, Scott. You mean 30? You tell me you was watching that in St. Louis, that bad product? I don't know, Scott. I don't know.
On goal line, big on big, 13 personnel. It just didn't look like what you see on Saturdays and Sundays.
Hey, sir, I'm just being real.
Now, we've got brand new 2-player, 3-player, 4-player animations. We've got cut blocking.
Ooh, shit, the cut block.
Submarine techniques to really make it so you have to earn every yard inside those situations.
Now, hold on, though, because this cut block, that's cool. I also want to see plays where a guy shits on a cut block and then tackles that guy in that backfield. Like dominant defensive line plays.
My boy Kurt over here just says, yeah, it feels a lot heavier now. It's a different experience to really get those 4th and 2s, 4th and 1s. And when you talk about inside the trenches, there's nothing like the quarterback sneak. And you say, what the hell am I looking at here? Yep, you got a QB sneak meter, right? And you see the green. Let's talk about the green. The green all comes in. The first thing that we look at is your center. Easy. Your 2 guards.
This got to be on. This can't be on automatic. Look how slow that meter is.
All right, we're going to take those ratings and we're going to compare them. Do you have anybody in a zero technique? Are both A gaps filled? And then when it goes side to side, that is all dependent on the situation. Is it a long 4th and 1? Is home field advantage rocking? What type of scenario is really at play here? But the point being, quarterback sneaks are no longer automatic. Clap that up. I know you're excited.
I understand when you're on the road. So since he at home, it's a little slower.
We got to love the trenches. And you know the motto, if it's in the game, it's in the game, baby. The tush push. It's made its way to Madden NFL 27.
That's fire.
Probably maybe only Philly fans are happy about that. Come on, man.
That's fire.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is the end.
Simheads,
Here go the
rejoice.
tush push merchants right here.
What you've been asking
get
for,
away with it.
home field advantage is back, and it's back in the way that you asked. You're going to see a decimal meter that represents the crowd volume. It was imperative that we made Kansas City or Arrowhead really feel like Arrowhead. And Arrowhead should feel different in November than it does in January. And that is exactly what's going to come when you play your game in here in a few.
Pisses me off.
And nothing screams home field advantage like dynamic weather.
Broncos, I'm so sorry.
I know you guys are excited about dynamic weather, but that situation that changed the game in the AFC Championship game where it was clear and then it was nothing but snow flurries in the second half, that can happen in your game as well. But keep in mind, as the weather gets worse, the gameplay only gets tougher.
They wrong for this? Yeah, I'm
good
so
luck
sorry.
with that.
I'm so sorry.
All right, let's get into play your way. And nothing screams play your way like timing-based catching. Timing-based catching for years, whether it's the toe drag swag, the catch in traffic, trying to moss somebody, that has all been subject to ratings.
Boy, say GTA coming out, niggas giving it they all. On some real shit, I don't know what this game gonna turn out to be. I have no clue. All right. But as far as what they're showing pre-game, I deadass think this might be some of the best that EA has ever shown. It's what we've just seen right here. I think this is some of the best that EA has ever shown. Like, I don't know what the fuck got into them. Could it be GTA? I don't fucking know. But yeah, this so far this is nice. But we gotta get the game.
Now, and let's talk about what you're dealing with here. Red, you're too late. You dropped it. All right, take your ass back to the huddle. Let's get to a new play. Next, we're slightly early. When it goes into early, we're back into ratings. And the size of your yellow depends on how good your receiver is.
They
and
listen,
then
I
there's
fuck
green.
with it.
You know my background. You know the kids love greens. Right? But here's the thing with the greens. The greens are dynamic.
I'm not gonna lie,
This
bro.
all
I
depends
fuck
on
with
the
Scott, bro.
situation. How good is your receiver? Who's covering him? How covered is he? What type of catch are you going for? Point being,
the green catches, I like it. I'm gonna turn that shit off though. It's me. I'm a sell.
That now, for the first time ever, the choice is yours. And you know what else I love it? Oh, gee, I can't catch the ball, man. Your game's broke. Fix your game, man. Okay, well, go turn the setting on, pal. Here you go. Go have at it.
I respect it.
And then, too, it works on both sides of the ball. So you want to clamp up and then hit your TBC. Go have at sides of the ball. So you want to clamp up.
Nah, for DB, I might have to have that on.
And then hit your TBC, go have at it. Go have some fun. We're locking up on the defensive end this year, fellas. All right, now we're moving on to custom adjustments.
You know what? Yeah, for DB, I'm having it on for sure. Because, you know, sometimes you click the pick and they don't get it. I'd rather that fall on me. Now, a catch, I deal with a AI drop. All right, it's annoying. But a pick, get my pick.
Some of you out here tried to leak it. You tried. No, winners win out here. There's only so much you were going to be able to do, right? There's a lot more meat on this bones, all right? Custom adjustments are about giving players their own unique football language. You see it every Saturday and Sunday. There's a call. They're going to a combo call. There's a big macro that has multiple adjustments on one call. And now you can do that here.
Bro.
You're going to go into your custom adjustments. You're going to create your custom adjustment. Everything that we've ever had at pre-snap or at coaching adjustment is available to you.
Crazy.
From there, you name it.
Man, you want to know who this helped? This helped me where I play the game, but I don't play the game enough to be remembering all of the settings and defensive adjustments. And I've been complaining about this for a little while, not in a bad way that they need to fix it. I'm like, man, I need to do this. 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 Now I can have this shit set up for me. And just remember the macro to put on. Bro, I'm tired of this nigga with these short routes. This is my go-to shit. Let's try to stop it.
And you can make up to 20 on offense and then make 20 on defense. The catch, Nick, you like this. The catch is you can only go into game with 10. 10 on offense and 10 on defense. Okay? Now I've made a custom adjustment. How do I call it? Well, look at your favorite play, figure out which one you're going to call. We're looking at cover 3 sky here, fellas.
Am
we
I
just
celebrating
hold down that button
Juneteenth?
right next to your stunts and twists. There's your macro. That's your custom adjustment right there. You can go and get
what we
busy.
doing Juneteenth, y'all?
All right, then let's say
shit, I might go out.
You come out in pre-play, and someone's running some type of cheese. You go, okay, well, I got something for this. I'm going to tap L1.
Yeah.
L1 is our custom adjustment button. You go there, you hit L1, and call whatever one you got, right? You got 10 of them to choose. You got all the options you want, right? All right, we're starting.
Pineapple Kool-Aid party. I'm going to let you know right now, I'm timing you out. You think my motherfucking ancestor worked all that time for you to get a pineapple Kool-Aid party on Juneteenth? You done. Where you at? Don't play with my people like that, nigga. Quit playing with us. Keep this going. My ancestors, he got a hold. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Hey, listen, y'all gotta know I don't play with my people. Niggas some pineapple CIA. Y'all something wrong, nigga, he got. Go back to this shit.
Cook here. So now, typically, I'm going to press my DBs up. I'm going to pinch my line, show blitz. I would have went through multiple different stages just to get to this.
Look how many
now
changes
I've got
they
it
made.
all in 2.
That's the macros?
All in different stages.
We'll probably watch 5 more minutes of this, y'all, and then we'll watch some of the video game trailers that came out today that I missed as well.
Just to get to this. Now I've got it all in 2. All in 2. Yeah, shout out. Yep, you know what time it is. Winners win. We don't play around here, you know? We're making it, this is the best right here. And let's get to this. When you talk about...
And then you said the name of them bitches.
From somebody that actually worked hand in hand with them, this isn't good news. It isn't a good look. And it makes you take a step back and say, maybe we shouldn't get our hopes up, which if you've been following the videos I've been posting, I tell you, temper your expectations. I temper mine. I'm not expecting too much, especially seeing the jump from 25 to 26. But when you hear this will really make you keep your expectations extremely low. So I'm not even going to speak on it. I'm just going to play a clip from the podcast where he talks about that, and then I'll give my 2 cents at the end.
So enough of this talk about actual football. Let's talk about video game football.
Yeah, so, all right. So you're, pretty wired in with EA. What are you hearing now coming for EA 27 that maybe our audience isn't aware of?
I'll tell you, reporting on this has gotten harder.
Sure, just like last time we talked to you.
Just like last time, right? I'll peel back the curtain a little bit. So ahead of EA, the first football game, 25, a ton of information was shared via email, and EA didn't really have any experience in getting any of these kind of internal communications picked up via open records, because that's not a thing in the NFL. It's not a thing in the NHL or for professional sports. The next year, they got a little bit wiser, and they learned how to have some of these communications off platform. And then some things changed with me and our company and EA, and it's harder for me to get those people on the phone. The other interesting thing that we noticed was that after the second year, audiences didn't care as much.
Sure, the novelty's gone.
Right. Yeah, trends, because it's now it's routine. What I know a little bit more about some changes in how licensing works, but what I have been hearing on the school side, not from the developer side, but from the licensing coach and institutions on over there, you're not hearing a lot about massive changes to the game. And not just EA is in right now, but the entire video game industry, where layoffs are rampant.
Sure.
Big school to small school, EA is in the middle of going private and being sold to the Saudi Arabians, and you have some potential levels above the Florida studios in kind of rethinking how they want to do games. So I'm expecting some things that are going to be different. But I'm not. I would think that the jump between 26 and 27 is going to be more similar to the jump between 25 and 26,
right, just
rather than something massive, wholesale already.
Luca, hein? Oh, la poche posée!
Saint-Pierre brioche is sacred, so for France's sake, treat it with respect.
For the last couple of months, EA has been radio silent on news regarding CFB 27 and Madden 27, leaving us with a lot of questions. Who will the cover athletes be? What changes to both games can we expect? Will I ever lose my virginity? We didn't know, until now. EA dropped their full reveal of both CFB and Madden 27, and I was lucky enough to be there. It was very cool to meet some fans and get my greasy little paws on the game, which I have a lot of thoughts about. I'll start by confirming what a lot of you guys had to say when I dropped my gameplay footage. This feels like the same game. Seriously, if you were expecting a different game than the last two college football titles, you are going to be disappointed. Where we have the same high school formula, same exact pregame runout animations, same general hub, it is very much the same game. I think it's funny that just a month ago, AI images were circling the media with people thinking that this might actually be a preview of College Football 27. A very small amount of people fell for that. A very average amount of people fell for that. With that said, being the same game is not such a bad thing. In fact, I'd go as far as to say this is the most fleshed out version of college football we've ever had. I think EA could help their rep a lot by treating these games like updates rather than a new game, but that's a whole nother video, and I have a ton to talk about with this game, so let's break it down. Okay, now that we have broken it down, let's talk about these changes. Now, before we bring up the actual game, we actually have to talk about this MVP Plus membership. It's a new thing that we're doing for Madden that has never been done before. It is a membership you can purchase that gives you access to the game early, gives you beta access. It also gives you a bunch of other rewards. This is the worst thing about the whole launch of this game, and I'll explain why. You get a few different things with this. Like I said, you get the 7-day early access, you get the beta access, you get a monthly Ultimate Team Pack. This isn't super appealing for college football, I don't think, because I don't really know anyone who plays cut like that, but it is appealing for Madden. All mascots unlocked in the mascot mashup. We'll get to that. I actually do like that. And then you get some skill points. That's fine. This is what I don't like, is you get access to an exclusive Dynasty skill tree Rainmaker. Now, my philosophy on these paid memberships and these things locked behind paywalls in games is if there is no way to access it other than the paywall, that is bad content for a game. I think that if you have something that's paid, you should be able to access it in other ways. A perfect example of this is the mascots and mascot mashup. They're bringing this game mode back. Love that, by the way. There's 250 mascots in this mode. All of them are unlockable without this membership. You just have to put in a little bit of extra work. There's no way to access this skill tree without paying money. And that is bad. I think for an $80 game, if you get this whole bundle, it's like $150. This is the only way to access that. There should not be gameplay that's locked behind a paywall. I just really hate this. I hate the whole concept of doing a membership for a game that's already as expensive as it is. There are a bunch of really cool perks, but I just don't like that they're doing this. I'm not an idiot. I know why most of you guys watch my content. It is for the Road to Glory stuff. I'm a Road to Glory creator. I was also one of the few creators who got to play Road to Glory early and get pretty deep into that campaign. So I've got a lot of opinions on the things that they did and the decisions they made, starting with the biggest thing. First and foremost, we got new positions in college football Road to Glory. It has been such a grind. This is something I've been asking for and asking for and asking for, and we finally got it. This was confirmed a few days before during the leaks, but now we know officially that we've gotten tight end, we've gotten edge, and we've gotten safety. Now, not strong safety. We do have free safety, but I'm sure there's going to be a way that we can find ways to play in the box. I know a lot of people, at least in my comments, were talking about having a kicker career. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get that. I think it would be really fun, but I also understand the realistic side of not wanting to put in a lot of effort on a campaign that's literally just kicking. I think it would get pretty old pretty fast. What matters is that we got the 3 positions that were most important, at least in my opinion. I'm so excited for tight end, and I actually got to play a bit of tight end. We'll talk about that. I did not expect to have so much fun being a blocker, leading the way for my running back. It was so satisfying to just run down the field and blow up a DB. I had a blast, so much so I forgot I could also catch as a tight end. Like, I was just so obsessed with being the best blocker in college football history. Maybe one day I'll get to be the best kicker in college football history too. They also added a new way to create your player. You can do what's called a Legends build, which essentially lets you just copy the abilities of some template they've made that emulates an already famous college football player. You can be like Martellus Bennett for tight end. You could be Rob Gronkowski and his abilities. I think it's a nice addition. I don't imagine I will be doing this much, but I guess if you don't want to mess around with all of the skill caps, this is a nice way to just plug and play. As for actually creating your player, they changed a lot with player customization that I think is really interesting. They've added physique customization and they have added max potential. Now, obviously, physique customization was always a thing, but it didn't really have a significant impact on your players overall like it does now. If you want a really big, beefy tight end, you are going to get punished pretty severely in speed and acceleration, but you are going to get bonus points in strength. Now, we don't just have upgrade points where you can just upgrade your player like you could in the previous college football games. Now we have what's called max potential. You are going to get a certain amount of points and you use those points to upgrade your max potential. Now, that's not upgrading your player. That is upgrading the highest cap that those attributes can hit. So when you get these points, you're not just upgrading, leveling up your character. You are upgrading their overall skill caps, which you will increase as you go throughout your career. And again, I think this is very interesting. I think you are getting rewarded for playing well, which I really like. And again, it just makes things more realistic, which if you like realism, you're going to be very happy. If you don't like realism, then maybe not as much. You're not going to have a 99 speed tight end running around week 1. But I just think it makes the game better and also makes it even more sustainable for a 5-year career. Well, we do have max potential. We also have cap breakers, which I'm still trying to understand, but it looks like you are able to break past an attribute's cap with a total of 25 cap breakers you can get throughout your career. You get them by getting accolades like the Heisman, becoming All-American, and winning a national championship. And they will let you push past the attributes that you've capped at. They do talk about mental abilities as well. I was never really big on mental abilities because I really never saw the use of them. I didn't really understand composure or how they actually changed the gameplay for me. Maybe if you felt differently, you can comment below. But it does look like they have rebranded these mental abilities, put them into academics, leadership, and brand. And for each one, you'll be able to choose a different mental ability. So not totally different from what we've seen. Just looks like they're fleshing it out a little bit, which is good. Okay, so that is just about everything with player customization. Now we get to high school, and I have some bad news for the high school fans. As someone who has played through high school in CFB 27, they did not really do anything with high school. They talk about it here, how they've kind of changed up the scenario-based gameplay where big plays matter more, not just the scenario that you were scheduled to complete. I didn't really even notice that when I played. It did look like I was getting rewarded a little bit just for having a good game rather than doing the scenario. But the big thing here is that you cannot play full high school games, which a lot of people, which I was asking for. Now, it is kind of cool because you can actually now fully integrate high schools into the team builder, which you could kind of do, but it wasn't really great. They definitely improved that. But again, you can't play full high school games. That kind of sucks. Yeah, so they said, we focused on making those objectives feel more connected to the actual football situation you're stepping into. If the moment is built around needing to score, your objectives should support that scenario. Again, they act like they did something. I just didn't really feel a difference at all. I doubt you will. What is different is at least now when you are getting recruited, scholarships matter. And I'm sure we'll see this somewhere here. Yeah, recruiting and scholarships. Scholarships are definitely more meaningful now because they actually pay out yearly. It's not like you just get an offer, you go, and then you're locked into that school for 4 years. If you have a bad career, and maybe we're getting a little bit ahead of things here, but if you have a bad year out of college, then they will take away your scholarship and you are going to have to transfer to a college that wants you. That is really cool how scholarships actually, play a meaningful role. Meanwhile, last year they didn't at all. I will say that when I was getting recruited as I played throughout the high school, I didn't really notice scholarships having a role as a high school student. It was just, okay, they offer you, you commit. It was basically, again, the exact same as CFP 26. However, I'm very confident that in the actual college, these scholarships will matter because they can be taken away, they can be increased. I really like that they're doing that. I'll also mention again, a lot of these animations, cutscenes are exactly the same. Signing day looks exactly the same. I maybe would have liked a little bit more grandeur. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, that's the same. What is not the same is draft projection. And this is just part of the rollout they're doing. I feel like they're really trying to make how you perform each season matter more than ever, where again, in the past, you go to a college, you're locked in that college for 4 years. The only thing that will change is if you're a starter or not. But also, I think once you get a starter, I don't know if you can be demoted unless you are deemed academically ineligible. I don't remember. I also never got demoted, where it looks like now that's going to matter more than ever because draft projection is something they're doing where they will keep track of your draft projection throughout your career. And I love that they're doing this because it kind of gives us something to work towards. We have a really great season. We're projected to go a first round pick. We're doing bad. We might be projected to go undrafted. I'm really hoping that they keep this consistent where if you transfer your player into Madden, you are then drafted where you're projected. I mean, I'm sure they're doing that. Nothing's a given, but I would imagine that's why they're doing that. I think it's funny because I just put out a video where we had a really terrible player. He performed terribly. He had the worst combine ever, and he was still drafted in the second round. So I love that they're looking like it could be a bigger differential between you're not guaranteed to be a top 60 pick. You could even be Mr. Irrelevant. You could go undrafted. I would love it if that's the case. And I think that's why they're having draft projection. They're also adding what is called a legacy score. Here it is. Again, we're jumping around a little bit, but just another one of those things that makes how you do throughout your career matter more than ever, because there's actually going to be a score sheet that marks some of the biggest moments of your career, that marks all of your accolades, that marks your stats, and it will give you a final score at the end of your career. Again, this is something that I really like just because I like to have some sort of measuring stick, some sort of ruler as to how we are doing and how we finish. For somebody that does a lot of Road to Glory characters, it's going to be really awesome to just have something to compare it to. For Cloacus, people argue, oh, who's the best Cloacus? Who's the greatest Cloacus of all time? Let me know down in the comments. But now we actually will have an answer to that question because we will have a legacy score. I'm going to be honest, this is something I didn't really understand when I read about it. It's something I didn't really understand when I was playing the game, but I'm sure as I get deeper into it, I'll have a better grasp on how the concept works. But they took away your XP. So normally when you're doing your weekly agenda, you could just put your points into XP so you gain skill points. That's not the case anymore. They replaced that with fitness. It's just another bar. As your fitness level improves, you can increase coach happiness, progress faster, and earn temporary rating boosts to key attributes at your position. When your body is right and your routine is locked in, you give yourself a better chance to keep growing throughout the season. When you fail to stay in shape, there are consequences. Your player can begin to put on weight. Your coach will be unhappy. Your progression will slow down. Listen, I really like this. I think maybe I don't understand it because I didn't play enough. I didn't get deep enough to reap the consequences or rewards of keeping that fitness meter high. But again, they took away XP, so you can't just put it into XP to get training, to get skill points. Now you have to keep this meter, which is maintaining your bodily health, I guess. But I think it would be really cool if you just don't take care of yourself and you can just gain 50 pounds in an offseason. That would be sick. But again, that's just probably something we'll understand more as we get deeper into the game, as we play a little bit more. I mean, the beta's over now, but if what I'm reading is true, it sounds cool. I have a love and hate relationship